often off script, but always on brand. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you're having a great end to your week. I know we should have seen you guys on Monday. There's a lot going on. We had to push it back, but no worries. We're here, and we're hoping your week has been absolutely amazing. And we're here to end the week on an even better note. If you're new here, I'm your co-host, Macy, and I'm starting off the show, as always, as Janai gets us started in the back, making sure everything's going straight, making sure the frame is good. You know how that went last week. No worries. We're going to be all straight tonight. Don't you worry. You're in great hands while Janai is gone. Don't you worry. As she does that, I'm going to be letting you guys know everything we're discussing tonight on the show. As always, I gave you homework. We had some big games this past weekend. It was a Thanksgiving extravaganza in the NFL and rivalry week in college football. USC versus UCLA. Y'all know how that went. Michigan versus Ohio, Texas A&M versus Texas, and so many more. Another 2 more weeks where teams were tested on playoff spots and bragging rights. If you did your homework, you'll have no trouble following along this episode. Don't you worry. And if you didn't, I'll forgive you this week. We'll catch you up. As avid USC fans, our game was not only a battle for LA, but also a send-off for our seniors as they played their last game at the Coliseum. We'll get into who showed up and who showed out for that game. Don't you worry. Thanksgiving in the NFL. Ooh, so many ups and downs. Joe Burrow made his return. And the Bengals, they low-key put belt to ass for the Ravens. I'm not even going to lie. The Cowboys are still riding a high after they beat both teams that were in the Super Bowl last season. I don't even really want to talk about that, but we will. Shador also had his second start at home. You guys know we love Shador over here. We're going to get into it, how he did, where we think he can grow, everything. And I know you guys know Ole Miss got rid of their coach. Well, not got rid of. He left right before the playoffs, and he's heading to LSU. Now, LSU needs all the help they can get. However, we can't even focus on LSU because the fact that he left before the playoffs and those messages being leaked, I still don't know if they're AI. I'm waiting on someone to let me know, but don't worry, we'll talk about Lane and what he's going to be doing for LSU. And tonight we'll finally get into some men's basketball for USC. Y'all know we've been on a football high as the season comes to an end. We're going to talk about them and an exciting game as our boys have been doing pretty darn good. They're going to play the Huskies this Saturday, so we're excited to see them and see how they're going to do against Washington. As always, it is a pleasure having you guys here for another week full of yapping. Don't miss the opportunity to get in the comments down below. Y'all, as we discuss, feel free to drop a comment. You guys can react in the chat, and those of you watching after this is posted, feel free to still get in the comments, leave your thoughts and opinions. I'm going to give you some more homework like I did last week, so don't worry. We'll talk about all your favorite teams. If we don't talk about something y'all want to hear, let us know down below. How else would we know? As always, guys, grab your popcorn, get ready. We work hard every week to research all the important topics and events to keep you guys updated, informed, and let you know what we're thinking. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's start the show. Why are you coming so quiet?
I don't know. I was trying to make sure that I think my camera is blurry because there's like a glare. So I may have to just wipe off the screen a little bit. But I couldn't tell if it's...
No, it looks blurry.
Yeah, but I wiped the screen off. So I was like, okay. It's going to be dark for 1 second, people. I know.
But just try it.
Definitely was the camera.
Oh.
Definitely was the camera. Welcome back.
Oh, for sure. It definitely was. It was greasy as hell.
I was so confused. I even adjusted the distance because I thought it was at... Well, those of you who watched the first 2 minutes and didn't say anything, you're banned. Chat banned them from the live. Just kidding. If we streamed on Twitch, y'all would be banned. But you're lucky we can't see.
I'm sick.
Anyways, for the order of the show, mind you guys, I'm sorry we spent 41 minutes on USC football last week. My apologies. But now my computer is charging, so we shall not because of that, we will move USC to the middle, and let's start with college football in general, then USC football, then NFL, and then throw college basketball somewhere in there, somewhere. So if you are watching not live and you want to skip through, this is a college football segment. Welcome, my college football fans. I can't believe Texas A&M lost. That is the biggest. I don't care about nothing. Like, oh, Notre Dame's in and the Miami should be in and all these teams. Texas A&M lost. That is the biggest headline of the whole week.
Yeah, but I don't think it's shocking.
It is to me. They were undefeated and they lost to Texas.
Yeah, but I don't think their schedule was that hard. That's my thing. I feel like there was a few teams in the season that were undefeated for a while, but their schedule just wasn't hard.
I don't know. I think I'm biased. Like,
That's fair. No, I wanted to see them win, but I didn't think their schedule was hard.
That's what I said about Ohio State, but then I'm looking at their points that they allowed. They've allowed 0 points twice. So maybe their defense is just that good. I don't know. I'm sick.
Yeah, no, I think against that Texas defense, I was like,
Texas A&M could not get the offense going. Marcel, it wasn't even his fault. Like, it was everybody. But as a QB, it does, a lot of pressure is put on him. But how do you feel now? Georgia is in the SEC championship. Alabama is in the SEC championship.
I'm not shocked. This is exactly where they're supposed to be. I could have predicted this at the beginning of the season. I honestly don't even feel like the SEC was the most talented division, so I'm not shocked that Georgia's there. I think it'll be a fun rematch, Georgia versus Alabama. I don't think Alabama got our best. Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like Georgia plays their best football at the end of the season. That's been the case for the past few seasons. So I think this is just another stepping stone. And honestly, I'm bring on the championship. Let's get us another one. At this point, I'm not even worried.
Yeah, last time they played Alabama, even though Alabama won, the last half of the game, Alabama didn't score, not even a field goal. It was 0-0 donuts for the rest of the game. That's crazy to say, given that Georgia won or lost.
Yeah.
Given that, you didn't score in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but I do think obviously not the same Alabama team. I don't know who's gonna win this one. I genuinely.
I don't know. To me, I feel like Georgia's gotten better over the course of the season. I don't feel like Alabama's gotten more exciting to watch personally.
That's fair.
I feel like it's just been okay.
I think Georgia's offense has found their momentum.
Yeah.
Now their defense.
Their defense, well, they're picking and choosing. Those
shows
DBs,
up. It's
trash.
always the same. Who shows up this week?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Do you have a prediction? No biases, obviously.
No, but I think Georgia's winning. I think it'll be a close game, honestly.
Okay.
But I think Georgia's got it.
I don't have a prediction, but if I had to choose, I'm just saying you didn't score the second half, Alabama. I know it's not the same Bama team, and their QB is highly touted, but Georgia's offense is on the hot streak. Is it at Georgia? Do you know?
I don't know. I thought they tried to pick a neutral place.
I don't know.
I forget how those work. That might just be for the championship.
Oh, it's at Alabama.
Oh.
Okay, so
I think that's fine because the last game was at Georgia.
I just think
they lost at home.
Home field advantage.
I don't think it matters for Georgia. I think because
offense or
I think because they lost at home last time, I feel like there's more momentum to make them lose at home.
I do think that they have something to prove, as in you guys came back, played lights out defense, but your offense didn't score enough to win. So I do think Georgia has a little, when I always say when you have a little chip on your shoulder, it gives you a little momentum.
Yeah.
So I will pick Georgia. You guys, I can't believe Texas. I'm not mad though because they're still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's
just
the
crazy,
only thing.
They only have one loss. But I also that's just crazy to me. I feel like it's gonna be. I forget what team got into the playoffs last year and got their butt whooped.
Oh my gosh, was it TCU?
I think it might have been. Was that last year?
Oh, that was. There was someone
who should have been.
They were like, no, because people were like, Florida should have been 2 years ago. FSU. Yeah. And then their QB was hurt, and then they got
they
got whipped. oh, there's always some beef. I can't believe this, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I mean, there's a big, obviously, like, elephant in the room. You know that meme, address me, the elephant? Lane Kiffin is now the coach of LSU. There's been a lot of drama.
Yeah.
First, it was like, oh, he's not going to leave. Then he leaves. Then he put out a statement and he said, I wanted to stay. Everybody wanted me to stay. I'm only laughing because you guys will feel funny about it. Then the AD was like, that's not what was discussed. Then players were tweeting. Everybody in the room disagrees that we wanted him to like finish coaching.
Yeah.
I was on his side first. I was like, you should have let him finish coaching. But now that the players are coming out and saying this, what do you think?
I know, I'm really confused because I was like, he seems like a great coach to me. I'm like, when he
nice
had Jackson
guy.
right there, I was like, oh my gosh, give him like, if he keeps this momentum, I'm like, he's winning a championship. Ole Miss was so talented.
I forgot about Jackson.
Yeah, no, when he had him, but I'm also like, I was thinking maybe that was his peak. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you lose your star player, it's like, what else can you do?
But then this
But-
year,
No, literally, I
11
think
and 1.
they were great. That's why I was like, when they were like, oh, they told him no, you can't finish playing like
I was
coaching. I was
sick.
like, that's messed up, low key. I was like, you're kind of throwing away everyone's chances. Like, I'm like, it is a big hole when you lose a head coach. Like, I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
So, but then everything started coming out, and I was like, oh,
So you lied, Lane?
literally, I was like, you're right.
Wait a minute.
Plus, I feel like it was hard because LSU gave him like that ultimatum. They're like, we need a decision. Like, it was
Which
like,
I hate.
yeah, they told him like that day, and then they had a game. It was like maybe the day before or something, and he was like, yeah, they did, and he was like, you know, I'm still praying about it, and then immediately after,
I don't understand. Like, I really want to know what happened because the players were so like
Yeah.
against him on Twitter. Like, did he lie to them, or did he say like, "I'm gonna say don't worry"? Like, what happened for them
I
to
feel
be
like
so mad?
I definitely feel like he probably lied, but I think that's the name of the game. Like, you can't say anything until
Right.
it's like
Y'all be
Yeah.
leaking stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you either.
But I totally understand them being upset. It's like
Yeah.
you got us all the way here, and like now you're gone. Like, that sucks, especially because it feels like, okay, those players that you recruited, those players that you're like, no, I'm gonna help y'all win.
Yeah.
It just feels like
yeah.
you've just been like kicked to the curb in a sense.
Yeah, that's why my question of the day is, do you agree with him, like, let him chase, like, a next step in his career? LSU is, like, not better, but
Yeah.
has more of, like, weight on your shoulders
Yeah.
as far as coaching, if you want to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
Or do you think he should be okay with Ole Miss, less responsibility,
Mhm.
less obligation? Like, people don't assume Ole Miss will go
Yeah.
to college football playoff.
Yeah, I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like there's always like ways to level up your coaching, and I think when you're able to bring a program up, and we know like LSU has had like not a great season, everyone thought they were gonna do so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like he sees the potential there, and he's kind of trying to like still chase that name for himself, which is why I kind of give him grace, because I'm like, just like players get in the transfer portal, I
Yeah.
understand why coaches are like, let me go somewhere else
Right.
so I can like if he was just there.
the timing that
Yeah,
sucks.
it was the timing. I totally agree. It's just I feel like it's always messy like this,
Yeah.
and I wish there was another way. But no, I'm not mad. I feel like people are always looking for like ways to get more money. Like that's just how like work goes.
Yeah.
So it's always it's just the timing for sure. That's it.
I agree. I feel like it's not selfish. Like,
Mhm.
I think people will say it's selfish because of the timing.
Mhm.
I say it's LSU's fault. I
Yeah.
don't really know who told him, or did he have to choose now? But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
seemed like he
I
had
feel
to
it
like
was messy. No, it was definitely so
really
messy.
LSU.
And
but-
I didn't think he was gonna leave. My dad was talking about it. I was like, he's not leaving. I was like, he's got
Right.
such a good team. And then I was like, wait.
Mind you, like both of the QBs are at Ole Miss, like great.
Yeah.
Like you could start Trinidad, you could start Austin. The fact that I don't know.
Yeah, I just think they need to think like he left you guys in great hands. I think like he left you when you have so much room to grow still. Like he went to a team that needs more help.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I can think about it. It's kind of like when like your work is done somewhere, and it kind of sucks. Like even if everyone else.
But this is like the first season. Let me address the comment in the chat. Give me Alabama over Georgia. Okay. Can you give us a why?
no
Because
they're not winning.
because
The hell.
because we love to interact with you guys. I will say though, like I don't blame Lane for trying to level up in his career. Like people said, oh, he should be like LS or Ole Miss has less responsibility. You're not obligated to win. Guys, ignore that. That was a ghost. You didn't hear that. But I feel like at at LSU, like, even though the responsibility to win is more, why not elevate your career? Like,
Yeah.
some people want to, like, be challenged and, like, grow. And I understand the timing is what sucks.
Yeah.
And I do think he's kind of doing his team dirty. Because now, like, you're going to
for
the
sure.
playoffs. And, like, this is, I forgot, like, the record is, like, Ole Miss hasn't had, like, 11-1 season in years.
Yeah.
Probably the first, let me say. But, like, in years. And I feel bad, like, oh, he got him all the way here and now. But $90 million?
Like
$90 million.
Bye.
$90 million. Life isn't promised.
Literally.
He has kids.
Yeah. Did you
He
see
wants
that
to elevate his career.
he's now coaching his daughter's like fiance?
Yeah, if he stays. I don't know if Blake's gonna stay, but he might because
Yeah.
Lane is there. But I spoke with some of my coworkers and heard on TikTok people are really against this. They're like, he's selfish, he's this, he's that. I hear you, I do, but if the chance to elevate your career comes for any other job, nobody would be saying this.
Yeah.
Now they may for like a quarterback or something, but like
Yeah.
any other job, if you're like a contractor, they'd be like, yeah, go ahead, like go get your money. But y'all are being a little mean.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
can't
I
lie.
think you have to think like there's not a lot of great coaching opportunities. I feel like LSU is still in a great, division.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I just feel like it was right time for him.
Yeah.
Because it's like the money, you get to go to another school that's not terrible. You
Right.
really don't have to start at the bottom because I'm like LSU is still a big name. You still get great recruits.
Yeah, they gave him like $12 million in NIL.
That's why I'm like,
Everybody's getting $1 million,
Yeah.
and I'm getting 12 new players.
that's why I'm like he has the opportunity to really build something here.
Hello.
So I'm like,
I do feel bad though. I'm taking, if they want, I'm taking some of my Ole Miss
For
players.
sure.
But the way they're acting doesn't seem like they want to go with
No,
it.
literally, I'm like,
Oh, and I
I think
feel
they're just
bad because
hurt.
if Ole Miss loses in the playoffs, y'all know it's one and done. There's no like
Yeah.
best of 5 or best of 7 like NBA. If Ole Miss loses in the playoffs, we know the headlines.
yeah,
This was Lane's fault. They had to learn to do this. They had to learn to do that. And dare I say, LSU was being messy because they're SEC rivals.
Mhm.
So they're like, no, you need to decide now before
That's
the
messy.
team goes to the playoffs.
That's real messy.
Messy LSU, but hey, he made his decision.
I'm sorry, if you offered me $90 million, bye.
Did you see Odell? He was like, you can't survive off $100 million.
Yes. And everybody was like, sounds like you
Ooh.
just don't know what you're doing.
Literally, and he was like, after taxes, it's $60 million.
Oh, he was like, you can't build generational wealth. I was like, it just sounds like you don't know how to manage your money.
Literally, his like list of expenses, he was like, gotta buy mom's a new house, gotta buy her a new car, flexing. People were like,
Flexing.
why is that the third thing?
You can buy your mom a new house, a new car, and it can be modest.
Yeah, they're like, first of all, he's one of 3. His younger brother is like our age,
Yeah.
so he's out the house. I'm saying all this
Yeah.
to say she doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
So if you buy her a new house, she can get a cottage
Literally.
somewhere
And mind you, you're
in Kansas. Like,
Literally.
why are we getting her a mansion?
Literally, and I don't know what his older brother does, but his younger brother is very self-sufficient. Like, he makes his own money, so it's not like he's relying on her or anything. So,
Your mom lives alone. Maybe she has a new husband. I don't know. 2 people.
yeah.
What are you getting her a mansion for? To have an empty house and echo, like a new car? For what? Like,
Literally, you can take care of bills and be fine. You genuinely.
I'm like trying to add it up. I'm like, okay.
I'm like,
a
we're
new
not even
house.
touching half at this
That's
point.
not
Like,
even $5 million. Like, what are
Literally.
we talking about? You know, Odell, you lost me. I'm sorry.
and then it's like, are we supposed to feel bad for you? Like, most of us will never see that. Never.
$100 million. I would like.
I-
You don't understand.
I'm like, even with flexing, I don't even think I would hit like. I would
Not
definitely
even
hit
10.
like, literally.
I would run out of things to buy. Like, I would
Literally.
fill up my fridge. I love to eat, y'all. Relax. World tour.
Yeah, travel
I'm not touching 10 million.
at all.
Oh, and you're 60 million after taxes. 50 million? I don't even know what I would do with that.
Plus, I'm like a regular person. Like, what do I look like
Literally.
driving around like a Lamborghini?
I'm
Like,
not posting nothing on Instagram. I'm not posting
Literally.
nothing on. You know what? I'll be a TikTok content creator. I would quit my job and just dating the life of blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
I just feel like
Would you still work?
maybe for like fun, you know, like part time or something.
Like a job
Yeah.
you always wanted to do.
Yeah.
I can't think like at a trampoline like place like Sky Zone.
I'd be like Trish. I would just go work all the jobs.
Oh my gosh.
I would just go work
Guess we
everything.
got a job at the cupcake store. Like, for what? No, I'd definitely be like, okay, let me dabble in being a nail tech. I'm charging $300 per set, thank you. Lash tech, like I would be, you know, no, just me.
You got all this wealth and you're just charging outrageous prices.
I can't think of a job that I would still.
Yeah, I'm not working a 9 to 5 every day. Absolutely not. No.
I'm not working for the rest of my life. But like a fun job,
Yeah.
I guess barista, like
Yeah.
something low stress or like a dog walker. You're still getting outside. I don't know. Did you have any ideas off the dome?
No.
Can't think of something fun. Maybe like daycare. Like, you know,
Fun.
but like you don't have to teach. You know, like teachers like you got a lesson plan. Daycare is like
yeah. I don't want to do that. When your mom says she's coming?
Oh,
2
okay.
hours?
No, I don't know. I just can't believe you said that. There's a lot of other teams, you know, like Russell Wilson and all that. Have you seen? Oh my gosh, with the Thanksgiving.
No, wait, what? Wait,
What?
Wait, maybe I did see this. Explain.
There's this. He's not in the league anymore. He plays for the Mexican Football League, if it matters. But Trayvon Boykin, he was invited to Russell Wilson's house for Thanksgiving, and then he was like, Russ only has Sierra, a nanny, and his kids there. And he was like, where was his family at? And then people were like, what is wrong with you?
Number one, why would you reveal that?
Literally, he was like, why were you there? Where was your family at? People, if you go on his Instagram, all of his comments are like, man, this is why nobody invites you places. This why you're not in the league no more. Like, Russ invited you and like you gossiping about him on the podcast. This is why I be saying, take podcasts away. Not ours, but why? Like, it's just so messy.
Like, there was no reason to say that, and why are you like trying to make it like it's embarrassing?
Literally,
he had his closest relatives. I'm like, even my family has like their Thanksgiving, and like extended family has like family
different,
Thanksgiving,
different
day.
states. He was like, where's his mom? Where's his sister? And then people are like, what if they're not close? Like,
Yeah.
you don't know. He was like, if I'm making his money, then I'm gonna fly everybody out. And people are like, that's why you're
Bro, that's probably why you have no money.
That's why you're
I'm not flying everybody out.
Mexican.
You had the
football
whole
league?
year to get that flight.
I didn't even know Mexico had a football.
Me neither.
So-
Until you said it.
Hush.
That is the most ridiculous. This is literally like when they're like, why need enemies when you have friends like
They
this?
said they're like, this is why you can't invite people into your house. It just gave fuel for black moms to
Yeah.
be like, watch your little friends. But back to college football. Daycare is work. Okay, I agree.
I agree.
I think I was like thinking of just let them watch TV all day, but I don't think my daycare would get customers if I did that.
Maybe if you had like 2 kids.
Their brains would be fried and be like, what'd you learn today?
You gotta cook food.
Spike
You gotta have
up.
some sort of like. What? That was what?
I thought daycare is like very low stakes. Like you bring your own lunch. I'll have like a packet, a fun like coloring book.
I mean, people could. Usually, you try to offer something, maybe a snack or something. Some goldfish.
No,
or
I didn't
something.
snacks. I really didn't think I thought daycare was like not before kindergarten. So like
Yeah.
they're not even of the age of like homework, lessons, like
Yeah, but you know, you need some like.
enrichment.
Yeah.
No daycare for me. I'll be a barista then, and then have my little money on the side. I'll work like 3 days a week.
I would be a bartender. I feel like that'd be so
Ooh, somewhere cool like Vegas,
Yeah.
maybe.
fun. Yeah,
I don't know. Vegas is busy.
I know. I don't want to be stressed.
No, I have to do something like so cool. Like first, I'd be like a sports psych. No, you gotta go to like school for that. But I want to like get the tea for like NFL players, like someone that works close to them, but not like actual job.
You know what I think would be cool? I see some girls are like stylists for NFL players.
Okay.
And I feel like that'd be really fun.
Okay, not me though, but you could do that. She has drip. Me, I be seeing the bitches.
She's like, hold on, I'm capturing it.
I don't really know how to put it together. So maybe, yeah, get in, get the tea, and me, I'll figure it out what I'm doing. But you guys, we're gonna do a little round robin. You have to entertain the kids. See, that's why I don't have a daycare. So cause I wanted easy work. So let me pull up all the championship games. I actually think I have it written down. Y'all know me. I don't like to write
I thought we had it somewhere.
Oh, it is in the show now. Hold up, let me pull it up. No explanation, just answers.
Okay, for
BYU, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Same. Georgia, Alabama.
Georgia.
Same. Virginia, Duke.
Duke.
Ooh, okay, I have Virginia. Ohio State, Indiana.
Ohio State.
Oh,
Ohio
hell
State.
no.
You think Indiana?
Oh, hell no. I just had beef with Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
But, yes, Indiana, please. You know what you have to do. Every time I say that on the show, the team shows up. Caleb, thank ya. So now.
They show up right then or years later.
Indiana, you know what you have to do. I never thought, like, fans were insufferable until Ohio State. Like, Steelers fans, okay, like, twice a year we play them. The rest of the season, not a peep because they suck yearly. Like, there's no team that I'm like, you know, like, I can't think of a fan group that I'm like, you're annoying. Ohio State fans, oh my goodness. And Oregon fans, they will comment on a video that's not meant for them. Like,
yeah.
I think Jacoby posted, like, F UCLA, and it was, like, him dancing. Oregon fans were putting, like, ducks in his comments.
They're so annoying.
Oh my goodness. I can't stand y'all. But you know what? Shout out to y'all for having good players and then don't win anything. Ooh. I do want Indiana to win so bad though. But it is at Ohio State. That's the biggest thing.
Which, yeah.
On the road, but isn't Indiana still undefeated?
Yeah, but like they're
So is Ohio State, right?
Honestly, I feel like not a lot of people had
Tough.
tough schedules.
The
So
only
it's
thing
kinda hard.
is, you know, like they can't choose
Yeah.
what's it called? The conference schedules. They're both undefeated, 1 and 2. Ooh! This will be a good game. Y'all don't even have to worry. There's no other games except for the CCs this week. So all your homework is to watch them. There's no other games. Now you don't have to watch Troy versus James Madison. But just kidding. Support all games.
See, you didn't have to bring that one up, but you did.
Support all games. No, there's actually tea with Georgia because there's this QB that was committed to Georgia. Then he switched to Vanderbilt. And people were like on his side. They were like, Georgia is not QB University. Like, if he wants to go to the league and develop, it makes sense for him to go to Vanderbilt. And then like Georgia fans were like, oh, he's being a hater. He's like, he should go where the NIL is. Since you're a Georgia fan, please comment.
Sorry, I'm trying
If
to
you
look
guys
up-
are, his name is Jared Curtis.
I'm trying to see what great quarterbacks Vanderbilt has had.
Well, I think he just wants to go to the
No,
league.
that's
Maybe both.
That's fair. I think for looks, no matter what, I think Georgia's a better school. I'm like, somehow Stetson Bennett's there doing nothing, and they let him take a year off. I mean, I know it was like, what, mental health or something? But
Okay,
still,
so
Stetson,
that's
I feel
not
like
true.
Stetson Bennett got there, and he's kind of, wishy-washy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Vanderbilt's on the come up. It's unfortunate because I've been saying I wish Georgia was more quarterback university. It's more of system quarterback, and I feel like as other teams get better,
Yeah.
we can't compete with the quarterback that can't do anything. However, I feel like currently our quarterback has grown a lot. He uses his legs. I feel like.
But do you think he's gonna declare? Because maybe that's the thing.
I don't
like,
know.
Vanderbilt could be, he's leaving. So like the spot is open for the taking, and if you want to start right away and play,
Yeah, I don't.
you know that the spot's open.
I think because historically Georgia's probably gonna be giving like backup quarterbacks to the NFL. Like they don't really breed starters.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna stay and get every last drip of his eligibility there. Yeah, Gunner Stockton. But no, it's just unfortunate because I feel like I've been saying all year like, yes, Gunner's fine, but to be more competitive, we're gonna need a better quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think in a sense it's a blow, but hey, I think if we get in that portal, maybe.
I'm
and
sure
throw
you
some
guys have
NIL
some
out.
QB commits.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree. Like, you guys know with USC, we have probably about 4 or 5 QBs that don't see the field.
at all.
And, like, you can't even be a backup with no tape. So I get it. Like, if there's a starting spot at Vanderbilt that you know isn't filled, then why not go compete for it? versus, oh, I'm going to be sitting behind Gunner, and then they get another recruit, and then you're possibly waiting and competing for that spot. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm not against this young man transferring. Same with Lane Kiffin getting his money. I'm never against anybody doing what they think is best for them.
Yeah.
Unless it's like he's being forced. Like, my mom said I must go to Vanderbilt. Then free you, Jared. But if not, then why not? It's only just locational. Vanderbilt is not like it. You know, if you like a college town,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. And it's a good school, but it's like
Me though, I think I would like explode. Like it's like this big.
yeah.
And after I've gone to like Subway and then like 7-Eleven 4 times, I'd go crazy. Like there's nothing to do. And if you don't have a car, oh, you're trapped.
I'm sick.
I've experienced this before, guys. That's speaking from experience. But anyways, I do think that is all the college football talk on the list. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let's get into the real meat and potatoes, which is USC. USC football. Just making sure. Y'all see I was testing out my pens. So there's no Chiefs on the back.
Oh, what kind of pen is this?
It's a great question. Stolen, so I'm not really sure. But French Lick Resort. What are y'all doing there, freaks? Anyways, let's get into the talk. Guys, sit down or skip this part because this is strictly USC football talk for my USC football fans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've delayed it enough. I will give you a little spiel. USC ended season in '93. We beat UCLA at home. Let's not really talk about the game yet, but let's talk around it before we get into the game because we do have some portal bandits. Braylon Conley, Ryan Jackson. I think he's the second, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Jackson.
And someone else.
Yes. I wrote
DJ
it down.
Jordan.
DJ. And then Gus Cordova. But yes, we have 4 portal bandits. Did you expect these? Do you think anyone else is hitting the portal? I will check to see if we have any more at the moment while Macy gets her spiel.
No, I think for sure we're gonna have more that hit the portal. When you have the #1 recruiting class, you're gonna see them get up out of there because it's just obvious. I think my biggest shock is probably Brian Jackson, but I'll always say Lincoln keeps a cold running back in his back pocket. I'm telling you. So I think even this year, I was like, our running back room is low-key really deep, real deep. So I feel like there's just so much talent there. And then I feel like with how great of a season King had, I think it's smart for Brian to go. Because honestly, I think King, he outperformed Brian as well. So I think it's just time for him to go. No hard feelings, obviously, but no, I think when we have so many good recruits coming in, we're going to see so many more people leave.
Yeah.
There's just not enough room.
There are a couple more that joined. Makai's, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. S. He's an old lineman. And then Stephen Miller, he's seen the field a little, but he's a freshman safety. Not familiar with the last 2. I don't understand the O-lineman leaving because we literally need him. Unless Lincoln was like, you absolutely will not see the field. I understand it. But with Brian, I'm confused because even though King saw the field more, I'm pretty sure Brian had more touchdowns. He's not as patient, but he is more explosive. So I think that means Wayman is doing another season.
For sure.
And I don't know about Eli because Eli did walk out for senior day. So I guess we'll see if he counts.
If you have, right now, if you're 3 or 4, I wouldn't stay if you can go somewhere and be 1 or 2.
That's the thing. If I just think Brian would be 2. Because Wayman,
I don't think so.
He practiced once and then they were hoping he would come back for Oregon. Hasn't practiced since.
I think Wayman's 1.
Yeah. If he's healthy, 1 for sure.
And then I think they're competing for
King's definitely. Yeah. Him
2
and
and 3.
Yeah.
Now every year Lincoln brings in somebody new.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, we know the portal opens on January 2nd. Do you think he's going to get someone from the portal? Because we already have King.
It's hard for me to say no because he always does this.
But
every year.
And our recruiting class.
Yeah.
If we have #1 recruiting class, you shouldn't touch the portal unless O-lineman.
Lincoln is greedy. He's so greedy.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting in that portal for sure.
This is the first season we've had #1 ranked recruiting class.
Which is crazy.
So I'm like,
I'm excited to see how things change, but I still think with recruiting class, you need depth there, you need experience. So I don't think he's gonna stop. I think he's definitely gonna try to go for those like senior players.
Yeah, especially because last season 7-6, this season 9-3. To go from losing 6 games to only losing 3,
Yeah.
shouldn't have lost 3. I'll die on that hill. Bishop and Kamari literally got hurt at the worst time. Like, if you told me the Mafia gambled and bet on them, I would believe you. Because what do you mean they got hurt the same game?
Yeah.
And it was just a rain game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think it was a contact injury.
No, literally.
Telling you about this makes me angry. Because what are you talking about? Both of them the same game got hurt. Oh.
Yeah. I just hope he gets in that portal and he gets some DBs. I want an experience.
Oh yeah, well, y'all know Chasen Johnson is coming back. I'm so excited to see him because
Has he been injured or something?
yes, the whole season they're
Which
all
is
gonna show his
crazy.
young. I know. I think he got hurt during like early in the season or during practice. But he's really good. Like I think it would have been him and potentially Marcellus, depending on how well DeCarlos did. But
Do we know what the injury was?
no, you know, they're so like
I know. I was just hoping.
But Chase is starting. DeCarlos, thank you for your time. Chase and Marcellus. I'm so excited. Mind y'all know Lincoln for some reason loves a 5'11" DB. I think we got a couple on signing day that I was like, we're continuing this? Why? However, Chase, I think he's true 6 foot. We'll see how that looks though. Because y'all know they'd be 6'2" and then.
Don't you worry, I'll bring out my measuring tape.
But for the real tea, guys, USC beat UCLA. We knew that. We expected it. Lincoln did not start the starters.
Yeah.
Naturally, he did, give the seniors some more reps as he should have. It's the last game of the season, and there was some real tea though. Makai and Jacoby didn't start the first half, the first quarter. Y'all know it's 4 quarters too, because the NFL is. Anyways, they did not start until the second quarter. Y'all didn't hear that. Because they were punished. Did you see that? Yes.
I didn't think it was punished. I thought, it's the seniors.
No, guys, y'all know I did my journalism digging. Let me find the article. Basically, they were benched. The rumors is that they were seen out at 3 a.m. at the club. But again, rumors. We don't know the truth, and I'm not going to push out any, rumors. Because there's no factual evidence. But they were benched. And then people asked Lincoln afterwards, and he doesn't like to comment.
He's so annoying with that.
But yeah,
Coach's decision.
yeah, they just didn't play. And then if you go on Twitter, everybody is saying they were seen out at 3 a.m.
Okay, how's everybody say this? Nobody has a video?
That's what I'm saying.
No one?
There has to be a video somewhere.
Everybody has their phone out at the club. No one has a video.
I think my biggest thing is I didn't check TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Because maybe it was posted there. But I did look on Twitter. And yeah.
Please, Jacoby's probably over there deleting every video ever. We're not gonna find it.
And at the game, I'm sitting there like, oh, it's because it's senior day.
So
And
I
I was
didn't
like,
even do no research.
what did I stumble across? A whole article about how they were benched. So, just like George Pickens and CD Lamb.
Please, they didn't even bitch that long. They said
It was the same amount of time. Well, it was a little longer for Makai and Jacoby, but
yeah.
they still did have a game. So I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
Lake had a game. I mean, let's really get into starts and benches. I guess we don't have to do 3, but I do have,
3 for each?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
Just because last time we spent 41 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll start. Lake is my first start, as he should be. Then my second one, G-Day, doesn't get enough love. First game with 2 sacks in the entire season. Proud, well-deserved. And my last bench, for obvious reasons, Jacoby and Makai. Because what are you doing out at 3 a.m.? Again, we don't know the truth.
About to say, shut up.
But we've said this too many times. Behavior matters. Being a good influence matters. Mind you, they haven't really done anything the whole season. So I'm not going to say that they have been like repeated bad guys. But what are y'all doing to get benched?
No, literally.
It had to be something stupid. Because, Jacoby wasn't benched for his tweets, for literally saying, not going to miss Lincoln.
Yeah.
He wasn't benched for none of that. or I'm leaving. So they're benched because what y'all doing? I really want to know.
Anyways, guys, she really stole my thunder there.
Oh.
My first start, it's seniors, but really, it's Lake. It's the Lake show. Y'all know I am the biggest Lake fan. He just got all Big Ten second team. Lake, oh my gosh, if I could put you in the NFL today, if I had that power, I would.
He's missing something. I don't know what it is. He has, I don't know.
Anyways, my second one was also G-Day.
Naturally.
And I just think that's because G-Day, he performed really well, and also they do Trojan of the game, and they didn't even put him up there, and I thought he was snubbed for that, but he performed really well. And my last one, this may be a little I don't have any sits, by the way, any benches.
Oh wow.
Just because this was such a good game.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, same. The seniors really
Until I read that article.
That's fair. My last one is Jaden Richardson, and that's for the simple fact that he didn't get a lot of playing time this season, but I felt like when he got out there this last game, he did what he needed to do. Yeah. And I thought he had some great catches. So.
Yeah. I'm mad because they were benched, and Jaden was playing well enough that I'd be like, why would he not starting over to Nook?
No, literally.
Some games,
why did he not get a chance? I was low-key mad. And he's tall. So it's
literally, I think he's maybe 2 inches shorter than Jacoby.
Yeah.
Mind you, Nook played great this season. Yeah. Great freshman season. But Jaden's a senior.
Yeah.
What? Lincoln? I'm mad because I feel like he was robbed of
same
a highlight reel
and
just to go to the NFL.
Literally, I feel like it's the worst when people are like, dang, this kid's good, we didn't even know this, and they're using him for they were using him in a bunch of videos and pictures, and I was like, that would make me sick to my stomach because we could have done this all year.
Yeah.
He didn't really get the chance.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah. But I'll give you your flowers.
Yeah, I did see the locker room speech. Everybody that's leaving got a game ball, so at least he got a game ball.
But I'm like, they didn't call out everybody by name.
They said everybody, and then all you heard, E.G. I'm like, J.R. Y'all being a little biased.
I was waiting for them to say the next person. I said,
I'm being a little biased. I mean, shout out to Eric, but, Jaden, I did have to bench 2 people, but you would have started if they didn't act up. So shout out to you. I do think I want to see Lake in the league, but I can't lie, something is missing from his game.
I think he's a little, in a sense, kind of sloppy. I feel like it's I agree. I don't think he realizes how big he is.
Yeah.
You need to use that.
Play like your size.
He's a little reserved.
Yeah.
But I see glimpses where I'm like, oh no, he's got that dog. So I know it's there. I just feel like because Lincoln didn't use tight ends when he was here at the beginning, and now he's he's just had slower development than others. But I feel like if someone sees what I see and they can really get him a good tight end coach, he'll be fine.
He's a great blocker too.
Yeah.
Paving the way for Walker. Kyle Ford should be in the league, but
Kyle Ford, I was rooting for you, but let me hush. Let me hush.
How dare nerve. Do you have an MVP of the game?
Of the game? Of the game, who's yours? Let me think.
I'm not gonna lie, I did have some thoughts until I read certain articles.
Same. After you said that, mine was gonna be Makai.
I can't even give it to you, twin.
Because what the hell are you doing?
I can't even give it to you. And you know what, Savory, you missed 2 field goals. I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's not like
what do you mean they blocked the kid?
Yeah.
Since when did their special teams get good? But I'm not even mad at you.
Yeah.
Can't give you the MVP of the game though. Honestly, I literally had none. I had none.
Yeah, I don't really have anyone.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a good one. I have people who shock me. I feel like Alex Graham, we didn't see him a lot, but I feel like he was out there.
Unfortunately, the last 3 games.
Yeah, I felt like he was doing what he needed to do as a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah, making some good stops.
Made me a little nervous, but against UCLA,
I think Kennedy as well stressing me out, but I felt like you needed to get out there and do a little some. But MVP, I just feel like everyone played well as a collective. No one stood out too much for me except G-Day.
Yeah.
Because I think sacks, their quantity is low, but they make a big difference.
Right.
So
2 is a big deal, especially in a game, and it was his first time.
Yeah.
Mind you, I did not know Devin Tompkins was a senior, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm sick. I was so excited for our front five, but I know Anthony Lucas is probably leaving. Now Devin's leaving. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's it called. When is our pro day? Because that's when we'll start to see mid-March. Okay,
That's the time.
so long. We don't even know. I'm sure they're all declaring. Like,
For sure.
we're gonna start seeing some to USC, my brothers,
Those
to
folks
Coach
kill me.
Riley, to those who helped me along the way. Oh yeah, we'll be seeing those soon, I believe. But from who we now know Eric Gentry is leaving for sure. Thank you to the social media team for giving him that game ball, because everybody who's leaving got one. So now we know he's not coming back. I don't even think he had eligibility left, truthfully.
I don't think so. He was at Arizona before.
I just think you were speculating because of his injury. There was something
Yeah.
that I had. Oh yeah, and I will give them a little shout out for their honors, everybody, because Oh yeah, did you see? For Eric, Devin, and Kamari didn't even get honors. They got honorable mentions. Y'all should feel a certain type of way.
For sure.
That in the
For sure.
Big Ten, you didn't even get third team. You didn't even get second team. You got honorable mention.
I'd be upset because I feel like they're all better than. I'm like, who?
Gentry?
I need Kamari.
I swear, both of them were getting
Literally.
maybe second team. Let me not be biased.
But no, for
Yeah,
sure. I thought I was
guys.
gonna scroll it and say second team. Then I said honorable mention. Oh hell no.
Okay. Devin, you were robbed. You were robbed. I think he's been consistent all season. Robbed. But I'll give a little shout out. Y'all know I just send a screenshot to my computer because my phone is recording. Makai, first team. We knew that.
If he wasn't on there, y'all would have.
I would have blown up the headquarters. Just kidding, FBI. Sayuri, third team. I'm not mad because he's 0 for 3 in the last 2 games. So you kind of did that to yourself.
Yeah, you definitely should have been up there.
Perfect season until the end. Jaden Mayava, third team. I'm a little shocked.
Same.
Because our offense was first for
I thought he would at least be second.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
So what are y'all talking?
Listen.
What other QBs are first team in the Big Ten? Relax. Ohio State, okay.
Yeah.
Indiana. Aren't we third in the Big Ten?
Wait, we might be fourth. Are we third?
Who's above us?
Who else is in the Big Ten? I don't know. I swear I saw someone we were fourth.
We
I
might
could
be.
just be a liar.
No.
I don't know.
Now let's look.
Oh, yeah, the
We're not even
losers.
speaking on that. We're not even speaking on that. Bishop is first team. I am shocked that they gave it to him, but
Me
well
too.
deserved.
But yeah, maybe second. I would have been like, okay, yeah.
But first team.
I said, but okay, you stuck in there first.
Lake, I'm glad Lake is getting his eyes. And Jacoby, third team, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
The injury really hindered him.
Yeah, I agree.
It really hindered
But I'm
him.
glad because it gives him room to grow.
Exactly. But I do think, wasn't he ranked higher last season? I'm not going to
But I also think everyone just loves Jacoby, so it kind of like, not in a bad way, but throws off my perception of him. Like, I'm like,
What do you mean?
Like, I would, right, if you would have asked me, I would have been like, oh, he's like second team.
Yeah.
But I think,
It's because we know how good he is.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, he
Yeah.
should be higher.
But then I'm like, oh yeah, I forget he was a little injured and he
I
was
wonder if they have Big Ten. I know they do. I just don't know if we have access to, Big Ten receiving stats. I do think he will be lower because of his injury.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
No, I totally
How
agree.
low?
You're still scrolling.
Lake is above him. We knew that.
You're still scrolling.
Wait a minute. No. I must have missed him. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
10th? Wait, in receiving yards.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So to be 13 is still a little.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson the third.
You know what, Mike Jack, you deserve that.
I totally forgot about Mike Jack. Well deserved. I don't know if he got honored, but hopefully he did. Oh, it feels so good. Makai's first. I think he's first in like 3 different categories.
Yeah, he is.
Yards, receptions, touchdowns.
Come on
Well
now.
deserved. Jaden to be third.
No, I'm like,
I can't lie. I didn't expect him to be first, but third. Normally they are kind of more like, you know,
with the quarterbacks, yeah.
exactly. That's why I'm surprised with the Heisman finalists. Or did they announce the finalists yet? I think
so.
it was finalists or the semifinalists. Not the contenders. See, this why
The Heisman race this year is trash, anyways.
it's always QBs.
I'm like, where's the AI when you type it in? That's
Where's the
at the
AI?
top.
You gotta like type in Gemini for it to specifically come.
What
As
the
you
hell
say.
is she talking about?
No, when you type in, because Google Gemini is the
Oh.
AI name. Oh yeah, QB, running back. That's why I'm not surprised. I'm surprised Jaden is third because our offense was ranked high for so long. We were super explosive. Jaden was getting praise after praise after praise. So for him to be 13 in the Big Ten, riddle me that.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
it's
why I
an
say
interception.
it's annoying because it's like, it's literally the news. They're like, oh my gosh, like even before he even stepped on the field this season, Heisman, like, watch list. And I was like, guys,
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to hate on him.
So
I was
unrelated. Oh yeah, no, they be giving it to everybody.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I'm
Yeah.
like Tom Brown Award watch list.
I'm like, who are you talking about?
Boo!
No, literally.
My biggest surprise is that, or not surprise, grievance. Diego Pavia for Vanderbilt, their QB. People are hating on him so bad. They're like, he's 25, he's ancient, he's crumbly, he's old, and they're like, he shouldn't be Heisman. Finally, he's playing against 18-year-olds. Mind you, freshmen don't even play. Like, y'all need to stop with that
Somehow
argument.
Tanook got out there.
Thank you. Like, y'all relax with that argument. And then second, they're like, he's selfish because on his TikToks, he'll be like, y'all vote for me for Heisman finalists. And they're like, he's selfish. Like, you can't advocate for yourself anymore. Like, I wasn't even his biggest fan. Like, he's cool. I have no beef. But now I'm like, I want him to win. Because what are y'all talking about? All the comments are like, you're old. You're selfish. He's him first. Is that a problem?
I'm like, if you're not your number one fan, who will be?
Is that a problem? Advocating for people to vote for
I just feel like they don't like him.
Is that a problem? Like, people are so annoying these days. Like, shut up.
No, literally, I feel bad because
Literally.
he's probably being so genuine, but I'm like, I don't have a problem with that because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, I'm a Georgia fan, and Stetson Bennett was like 25 too,
Oh my
still
gosh.
at Georgia, and he was there for like 9 years and didn't get a degree and all this crap. So my thing is like, I think people just know, like, everyone's gonna sit there, and if they have to, they're gonna get every year of eligibility out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe his last year is gonna be his best year. So
Yeah.
my thing is, I'm not mad at him.
Right?
I don't know why everyone's mad, but I feel like every year it's something like that. People are like, did you know this kicker is 28 or something?
Right.
And I'm like, do you not know what football works? Like, for some reason, they give out years and years of eligibility.
Is this a hot take to say, like, just because you're older doesn't mean that you're better?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just
I don't know.
always 25 playing with 18-year-olds. That doesn't
doesn't mean-
guarantee he's going to be better. Like, you could be in the league forever.
Yeah.
The league. You could be in college forever and your skill level could still be here.
Yeah.
We've seen that with certain folk that I won't name, but they did a couple more years here, and I was like, go! Wow! You can leave. You're not improving. So I don't know. I don't think age
At all.
equals more talent.
I feel like it should because you have all that, like, experience. But I'm
Right.
like, at the end of the day, we know, like, it really doesn't matter how old you are. People will not play you.
Literally, in the NFL, like, that's point blank obvious.
Yeah.
Just because you're older doesn't mean you're better and more experienced all the time. So relax on Diego, okay? Like, he's my number one. If you had to choose from the list of Heisman finalists,
Jeremiah.
as much as I hate to say it,
Sister Love.
yeah, he did run all over
All
us.
over us. Y'all don't even understand. It was the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Like, genuinely,
When I tell you he had us bobbing and weaving like we were ice skating,
that game just felt so cold.
literally,
Like, watching it was cold.
it
Like,
just felt like there was nothing we could do.
cold.
Sick.
And it was winnable.
Yeah.
They missed the kick. I think they missed 2 kicks, maybe. Like, we had a chance.
And we just fumbled. I was like, can we just get maybe half a stop? Not even a full stop, but half, like something. Get some momentum.
Something.
And nothing. Just trash.
I'm getting emotional because I'm thinking of Illinois. and how we would be 10-2. But you know what? After that game, Lincoln stopped playing certain people, so I can't even be mad because he changed it up. But Lincoln, you should have been stopped. Yeah. Respectfully.
Lincoln, next season, let's not learn this lesson again, okay? Let's take what we know and move on. We don't have to play them folks.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm excited to see our new recruiting class. We have a wall.
Literally, they was posting every day, so-and-so signed, so-and-so signed. I was like, damn.
So y'all know this off season, every episode I'll be saying this every time. Get in the field. Turn your phones off. D&D. This, you know they say like, oh, summer, what is it? What's it called? Fall camp, summer camp is the best. It better not be the best. This summer camp better be the most gruesome, hard training ever. Because now we went from 7-6 to 9-3. The expectation is gonna be more.
Yeah.
I think we only lost 2 conference games, which is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
I just feel like it's gonna be hard because you have so many vets leaving. So I feel like everybody on this
seniors.
Literally everyone on this team is at 2 opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It's like leadership, and I feel like all last season I was like, who is this team? Like, who is this team? I just pray they don't lose who they are throughout the summer because of all these vets leaving.
Yeah.
I pray that the younger ones like paid attention and are ready to step into that role. Jacoby, please. I've been telling you, you gotta get mature. You gotta get.
He's staying?
Jacoby, yeah.
Guys, I wish I sent. Maybe are you logged into TikTok on
my phone?
He posted this. Like, it wasn't cryptic, it was just, I can't lie, y'all, not too much. I did cry a little tear. Pull out your phones, everybody, go to Jacoby Lane's TikTok. It's like a photo, that one, and it's him, his only comment is him. I did shed a little tear, because, as y'all know, we talk sports on this podcast. We said this before, but I'll repeat it. We don't talk about, like, their messy lives, we don't talk, like, gossip about them. We don't talk about their looks, nothing. We just talk strictly ball. And, you know, sometimes we have fun talking sports and we get involved in the games, but, you know, you kind of, like, lose the sight that they are human beings and they're people. And, like, I read his comment and I was like, damn, like, I've been so hard on him to do well. And, like, come on, Jacoby, you can be this star. But, like, forgetting, like, what is he, 20 maybe? I don't know. Like, he's a young kid and, like, he probably puts hella pressure on his own shoulders. Like, y'all, I was like, damn, like, everybody's just somebody's son. Like, oh,
yeah.
It's so hard.
I think he's definitely feeling like the pressure because people are leaving.
Yeah.
And it's like really time
people
for him
that he came in
yeah,
with.
it's like, really time for him to step up. And I think it's hard to watch that and you're maybe not where you thought you would be. Like, maybe at the beginning of the season, you're like, I can be done or whatever. But
yeah.
I just hope he knows that this is the journey he's supposed to be on. I don't know, it's hard to see him like that because I feel like he's very goofy.
Literally.
And everything. So, like, to see him be serious is so weird to me.
Crazy. I was like, whoa.
But I think it's always that feeling, like, as you grow up, you realize, like, damn, like, shit's getting real. Like, I can't just keep messing around. Like, it's really time to lock in. And I think especially when you see your friends who, like, maybe didn't have that opportunity or they know, like, it's the end. Like, I'm sure watching the seniors leave, it's like, a lot of them aren't going to the league.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a reality check for him. I don't think he's going to leave. I think he's so loved here, and like
and
some people are watching
a senior.
Him.
I think that's the
I
biggest thing. Like,
yeah, when you watch
all
people,
your friends are
yeah
gone now. Like, you're the head. Like, that's sad.
It's so hard. It's like, you know, when you graduated and you left your like junior friend, you're like, you know, you got it. Like, that's how it is. And I think these are always like emotional times, but I feel like Jacoby is so prepared for this moment. I think he doesn't realize how fast it's gonna go by, but I think he'll be just fine. And I'm like, you'll be there soon enough. Don't you worry.
Do you think Makai leaves?
Makai, it's so. I feel like Makai, you're number one in everything. You've gotten to the top. You did what you needed to do this season. You gotta go.
Do you think him winning or losing the Biletnikoff will change his answer?
No. I think everybody who watches college football knows he should win.
Yeah.
I don't think at this point not that the award doesn't matter, but I think that if he doesn't win, there's gonna be a lot of talk about why he didn't.
Yeah.
And then if he
And his
does,
name will still be
if he does
in the
win,
media.
it just adds to it. So I don't think there's really like a hit or miss with that. I just think he's really done everything this season. Like the best stats he's had.
Yeah.
I was like, again, like we talked about it. Like Nick Saban said, you're the best wide receiver in the country. It really doesn't get any better than
the
that.
honors.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like Mekhi, like everybody knows Mekhi.
Yeah.
Everybody knows he's a dog. I'm scared, and I think he should leave because, like we said about John Morant, like Mekhi's style of play is very dangerous.
Yeah.
He be throwing his body up there, one-handed, and throwing up against 2v1, and he be escaping injury every time. I'm like, oh, or like some games they'll like take him out after a series because he be in his head or in his arm or something. And I think like, don't waste another year.
Yeah.
Like you don't need it. I think another year would just be to be with Jacoby.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
No, I
I'm
totally
gonna be
agree.
so blunt. Like another year, like you don't need to stat pad anymore. Like
Yeah.
his jump from last season to this season was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And even last season, we saw glimpses of how great he could be. Even if you lose the Biletnikoff, which he won't, I agree. There's no reason to stay.
Yeah.
There's no reason to stay. But Lemonade, everybody.
I know that's the only thing. Like the Lemonade duo, and I feel like because Jacoby was injured, we didn't get to see the full extent.
And the duo
But-
and the handshakes and
And then
Mekhi is a junior. That's the thing.
yeah.
Will he get his degree? Will he finish the senior
Yeah.
season?
I think it's so hard because of how good he is now. He's really gonna have to do some soul searching. I think we have great coaches that can help guide him.
Yeah.
I think it's also hard for him to get to the NFL because of the height thing.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I would be upset if he stayed and he couldn't get there next year because I think the class is gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
If you're going
only
up
gonna get
against Jacoby, I'm like,
I think
honestly,
Jeremiah Smith is saying because he's a
Yeah.
sophomore, so then it'll be against
Literally.
him.
Then I'm like, and Tanook is like, it's his first
He's
season,
a
but he's right on
dog.
his heels.
Right.
He really is. So I'm like,
And
it's
then
just,
we have recruits.
yeah. So I'm like, it's hard to compete here.
Yeah, I agree. I think my thing is it really will decide on the QB.
Yeah.
Because if Hassan like starts and Jaden leaves, I wouldn't stay. We don't know how he's gonna be.
And honestly, if they're smart, they wouldn't do that to Jacoby because I adore Jacoby, but I feel like he's low key a hothead. And
you
if
think
you,
Hassan or Jaden should stay?
Yeah, I think Jaden should stay. I don't think Jaden should leave at all. I think, and then I feel like if Jaden stays, Hassan might leave.
I think the problem is, okay, senior. I'm checking. We know Pavia's a senior. John Mateer, isn't he a senior? Like, I think this QB class is going to be hard. So, Jaden,
Yeah.
stay.
I think he should.
Because this draft
Stay for
class,
sure.
these are all dogs.
I just feel like they're gonna have to get Hassan in more next season
Is he a senior?
because they haven't been playing yet.
Ooh. All the top, like, SEC
Mhm.
schools. I just don't know if Trinidad's going to stay. I know I'm supposed to know. Because I think he's a sophomore.
Mhm.
No, he's... Wow.
He should leave. You're getting a new coach. Go.
Wait, Marcel? I think Marcel he's young.
Yeah.
Underclassman? Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know then. Because there's some dogs that are eligible for draft.
I just feel like Jaden should stay because I feel like if they give Jacoby a new quarterback, he's not gonna like that.
Maybe?
No, unless they get someone from the portal, they can't give him to Hassan.
You don't think Hassan... I
They
think it's
cannot-
all about chemistry for QB wide receiver.
Exactly.
If they build a bond, I totally think they can lock it. Like, I'm not going to be rude. I don't think... What is his name? Oh my gosh, Miller? I don't know if they really had that,
Yeah.
like... He wasn't terrible. I just don't think they had that, like, how Jaden and Mekhi and Jacoby had.
That's fair, but I feel like not putting Hassan in really at all this season and then playing with Jacoby's last year of eligibility is ridiculous to me. And I would be pissed if I was him. And I don't really agree with him, like, being hot-headed and doing too much, but I would totally agree with
But
this.
does he have eligibility? That's my thing.
I don't know. What, he was at...
I don't know how to spell that word. Low key. Eligibility.
Oh,
Eligibility. Yes, he has eligibility remaining.
Okay.
He had 3 years after transferring to USC, so he has 1 year left. Okay, so he does. I don't know.
I think he needs to do another year. I don't even think that's up for discussion in my opinion.
If he does, Hassan needs to go.
Yeah.
Unless Hassan is going to start his third season. But we did get some QBs. No, like
Jaden leaves.
No, like Hassan's third year, when the Jaden is out of eligibility.
Because I think he's gonna stay here now and wait.
That's the thing. Like, it's normal for sophomores to not start.
I think
But
they
they
need
will
to
see
get
the
him.
field.
Yeah, they need to get him in more.
Yeah.
And like be for real about it. Don't. I think it's hard though. I don't know when our next season schedule comes out, but
It came out.
oh.
That's why I was shocked that we played Ohio State at home.
At our home.
Yeah. Mind you, the tickets are like $3,000. Y'all are
Already?
sick. The resellers.
Okay, it's okay.
Sick,
It'll go down
sick,
now.
sick.
It's gonna be
maybe
no, for sure it's gonna go down.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna be like $200.
hundreds. Because y'all are sick. Those season ticket holders that are like, oh, let me get my whole season ticket money back.
That's so annoying.
We have talked a lot of USC, so I mean, since we are wrapping it up, any thoughts on the season? Just to, put a
I
bow
think it
on
was a great season. This is probably like the saddest I've been
Yeah,
for like a bunch of the seniors to leave.
yeah.
I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like next year, but I'm really sad. But I'm excited for like to see what happens, where they go, and everything.
I think no.
Plus,
What
I'm excited
excited
to
you?
see what Lincoln does because I feel like this is truly like his class that he recruited.
We're ranked 17th. Now let me see 2024 because I don't think we were ranked.
I think we fell out.
No, this is not true. This is preseason. We had 6 losses. I know we weren't even in the
Yeah.
top like 5,000. But I will say, to put a bow on it so we can move on to NFL, for those watching, I am sad because another bowl game. And I do think we had the personnel to go undefeated, dare I say, or the personnel to at least have maximum of 2 losses. We should have lost against Illinois. No disrespect, but again, I think to be so blunt, certain people shouldn't have been playing, and Lincoln waited to the end to take them out.
I agree.
And I think Marcellus Williams should have been getting reps since the beginning.
Yeah.
So, I'm upset because we're losing Devin, we're losing Anthony, we're losing Eric, we're losing Makai potentially, we're losing, certain alignment, and like, these are guys that are hard to replace. Like, first of all, it's like, they love USC, they will fight for their brothers, and they bleed Cardinal and gold. Like, the freshmen have to like grow that desire, and like, we don't have that. I don't know if Lincoln's gonna hit the portal. Y'all see he spent the bag on the recruiting class, so I'm wondering how much NIL and who's getting a pin, because I better not see.
I'm not promising no pin. Everyone can take their butt to Century and get them a good little room. No pins, bro.
Who's getting what? Who's getting a car? Who's getting a Mazda deal? We'll see some Felix Chevrolet, maybe some Dutch Bros deals. I don't know, but I am sad because I feel like we had so much potential. But to be 17th compared to last season ending with 6 losses, y'all know we will have a NFL episode following sometime soon, and then we'll have a what's it called? Yeah, I think that a Pro Day episode. Maybe we'll get to Pro Day. Y'all may see that they're live. My thing is, I don't think Kamari or Eric accepted the Reese's Senior Bowl invites yet. Not Reese's. Shrine Bowl invites. So, are they? Well, we know Eric's not. Kamari. No, get out, truthfully. But, let's cook up some NFL gossip. There's some tea happening. I don't know if you know, did you see Kevin Petullo's house got egged?
I did hear about that.
People were like, why didn't you invite me? I had a sitter for the night. I could have came. I can't believe that people somehow planned this and a lot of people didn't find out about it. Was it like on Discord? Like, one of those apps that was like low key? But I feel bad for him.
Yeah, because like,
It's never that serious. Maybe hot take.
I'm just like, who eggs houses
Maybe
anymore?
hot take. Mind you, these were grown adults. Grown. Like, I've definitely been so frustrated at John Harbaugh and like, what the hell are you doing, Lamar? Get rid of the ball. But I've never in my right mind said I'm gonna go find out where he lives and throw eggs.
Mind you, it's just like, I'm like, these are real people. They have family why would you spend all that time? I'm like, how does this go beyond a hate comment? You could just send him a tweet.
I gotta know how many eggs, or like, not how many, but
I just think this is ridiculous.
I just am curious how bad it looks.
He probably didn't even think like, oh, I need like security or anything.
Yeah.
Because what? Who would egg a house?
There's no photo of it being egged, but when they asked him in the press conference, he was like I don't want to talk about it. It happens. Like, he better than me. I would have said, and I'm pressing every single charge in the book. I had security cameras, and we're gonna get some faceware software. Like,
He's better than me. I would say we now have armed guards at the front entrance. Please try that shit again.
but also he can't. He's in the hot seat.
I mean, yeah.
He's in the hot
But
seat.
that's ridiculous to egg because of that. I genuinely think you could just literally
The fact that nobody took
send
a
him a
picture
DM.
or posted it anywhere. They just talked about doing it, and then he was asked about it in the media. But
I'm like, I don't know. These Philly fans are
they do not play.
like, I'm mad too. So honestly, do I think he deserved to have his house egg? No, but do I think he deserves to be held accountable? Yes.
Yeah.
Because what the hell are we doing?
I think the main problem for me is like, this is virtually the same team as last season. I think they got rid of Slay and like a couple people, but like,
So what's the issue?
now the O-line I can say has been
Yeah.
hurt, which we all know affects your QB, your running back, all that.
For sure.
Saquon has not got the ball.
Oh my god.
But the play calling, whether it's Sirianni or whether it's Petulo,
Has been
the
ridiculous.
Eagles, like, they should not be a shell of themselves
at all.
This is the same team. You have Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. I don't even need to say Saquon.
Yeah.
You have those
Their
three.
defense is great.
Literally.
What the hell's going on?
There should, like, it's sick. Didn't they get rid of CJ too?
I-
Or is he hurt?
I thought he was hurt. Oh wait, no, what happened? He got rid of him, then they got him back? Is that what
No, yeah, now he plays for the Bears.
Yeah.
They got rid of CJ.
Yeah, they got him. No, they traded him somewhere else, and then they traded him to the Bears.
And now, when the Bears beat them, he was like, I told y'all we weren't going to lose.
That was just ridiculous after they won. I don't know why they traded him. That was stupid as hell to me.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to do with the Eagles. I think throw the ball. That's my only solution. Throw the ball. Stop running it. Stop forcing the run.
Yeah, you can't right now. I don't know. I just feel like I'm over them at this point in the season.
I hate it because they're the same team
Yeah.
on paper. Again, the O-line is hurt, so that is a big deal. But, like, throw the ball.
Plus, I'm like, what is with all these O linemen getting hurt all the time? What are we not stretching them? Like, what's going on?
USC cannot keep an O-lineman.
At all.
Can't. You can't pay an O-lineman enough in the NFL to not be hurt. So, you know, PT staff, replace.
Are you doing your job?
Replace.
Immediately.
Replace. I'm sick though because, again, I'm a Ravens fan, but I just feel for Eagles fans because this shouldn't be going down like this. Now, they're still first in their division. Like, we're sitting here talking like they're last, but
It just feels like it.
you shouldn't be losing to the Broncos.
Literally.
And I don't care. The Broncos are 10-2. I don't care. They should not be winning the Broncos the way they play. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I think the hardest thing is I haven't really seen that Super Bowl team this year. So
Right?
It's kind of like
any
what's going on?
explosion.
Literally.
And I remember a couple episodes ago I was saying like the Eagles offense is boring. No, it's not. They're boring. They don't have an offense.
Yes.
Like you'll see a little highlight reel
Literally,
once
a
a
little
month.
glimpse.
Oh, Devontae and so.
Literally. And then everyone's like, this is what we need to do. And then it's gone.
That's why Kevin, like again, like I just said about Jacoby's like comments on TikTok, like he's a human being. It's Kevin's first year calling plays. Obviously, I give grace. However, at
Who
the
called
same
him last
time,
year?
He got what's it called?
Yes.
Y'all know the word. Scouted. He has another job, which happens. Because
I'm just like, nobody was under him. Like, okay, what is he doing?
and that's why people are like, why would you hire someone new that's never called plays before?
Yeah.
But it's happened before. Let's not be green. Like,
I agree.
it's
but
just
I'm
that
like,
maybe Kevin is not the best.
in my opinion, I'm being like, okay, we're gonna try you guys out. I'm not gonna be like, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you don't got it, go sit down.
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't think Nick Sirianni is a good at play calling
at all.
either.
So I'm gonna say, who's up next? At least, like, I feel like as a fan, if you see something changing, like, hey, they are trying. But when you see the same thing, you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. Like I think with Lincoln, we don't know if it was him last season or who, But there were some questionable clock management errors and some play calls that we were like, huh? But he got that together. Thank goodness, Big Link, because I would have took that jet away.
No, not the jet.
Sorry. Now for the meat and bones of the episode. Who is the biggest loser in the NFL? Macy's gonna answer. Team and or player. You can do both.
I don't know. I feel like this season I've been sick. At the beginning of the season, I would have said the Raiders because they passed up on Shador, and now they look silly because they can't get Ashton going. They can't get Brock going. Gino's just sitting over there looking like a fool. I don't even know. But now, Janai, every episode has been talking about Cam Ward, and I've been like, honestly, the Titans, I feel like in a sense they're the biggest loser because you get this quarterback, and I feel like it happens every year where they're like, he's going to turn this whole thing around. And it doesn't happen. And honestly, I don't feel like Cam Ward as a player is like the biggest loser because nobody's really hating on him for real that I see. But I feel like for me it's between the Titans and the Raiders. I just feel like those two teams, I'm like, just throw them away. The Raiders definitely have more potential in my opinion, but the Titans are lost. They're lost. Yeah.
I had a list, a whole list.
Oh no!
But
oh my god!
The biggest thing is choosing one from the list because I don't want to make this long. Guys, this is my list. Cam Ward, obviously. Yeah. No order. Trevor Lawrence, obviously. Colts, given how their season is now going. Giants, given how their season is going. Because you had it all. You had Malik, you had Cam and Jackson, just not at the right time. But not the biggest loser. Eagles, given how we all expected them to play with what they have. Vikings, given that they bet everything on JJ McCarthy and gave up Sam Darnold because y'all thought 9 was gonna 9.
You're so you stop saying that crap.
Commanders, because everybody said Jaden Daniels better than Jalen Hurts. Look how Jaden did his first season. He's gonna come back his sophomore season. They're gonna win the division XYZ. Now look, I think they're 3-10. Raiders, as she said, for paying Gino all that money on, and now.
I'm like, sometimes Gino, I'm like, okay, wait.
No!
And then I'm like, Gino.
Ravens. However, they are leading their division, so I can't say biggest loser. But I can't, like, if they weren't, biggest loser. Easily. But the only reason y'all escaped scrutiny is because they're leading. Only reason.
Yeah.
Saints, for drafting Tyler Shough and passing up on Shador.
Did you put everybody on?
And Steelers, because you signed DK, cool, but you gave George Pickens away to the Cowboys.
Hey, look at us now. All of us suffering. I hate the Steelers.
And you signed Aaron Rodgers. You gave up everybody. You passed up on all the QBs in free agency. Kirk Cousins and Sam and Gino. Understandable. For Aaron Rodgers. Again, I can't call them the biggest loser because they are second in the division.
Yeah.
But I will say, embarrassing. Now, from my list, player-wise,
you have more.
No. From the list that I said.
Oh.
Player-wise, I was going to say Cam Ward. But since you said that, let me say Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, that's fair.
Because it's just the same thing every year.
Yeah.
We can't get the Jags here.
Yeah.
But they're not terrible enough. So it's like, I just feel like it has to hurt his ego. Like, damn, like, I'm good enough, but I'm not great. Mm-hmm. They're paying me all this money.
He's so tall. Like, you should see all the way down the field and get that ball there.
They get you Travis Hunter. They trade up.
You injure Travis Hunter.
Throw him out for the ball. Well, to be fair, it was an off-contact injury, no contact. Like, all these things, it's just like, okay. I don't know. I don't think he's the biggest loser, but if I had to choose a player that's like, I was going to say U-turn, because I've seen his routes, and they were stinky. But Trevor, I do feel, because he's a QB, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I agree.
You ain't doing. Now, for team, y'all might be shocked by this. Colts. Just kidding. Vikings.
Oh.
Colts, I was gonna say because they started phenomenally.
Yeah.
Then Daniel Jones breaks his leg, but you have promise. You have promise for next season.
Video.
Yeah. Vikings, absolute train wreck. Justin Jefferson may not finish with 1,000 yards this season. The quarterback that you are betting on, everybody is stinking on him. Like, I don't think I've not seen a meme of JJ McCarthy. He didn't even play last week, and I'm seeing memes. It's kind of sad, I can't lie. But I think they're the biggest losers. Like, you bet it all on him. You gave Sam Darnold away for some reason. Mind you, JJ didn't even play a game. You just expected greatness. And I don't know where they are currently, but in the draft order, you're not high enough to, actually get a good. I don't even know. Because do you get another QB?
Or do you give him another?
Because wasn't he? He was literally 9th pick, right? That's why he was number 9, right? Is that the T?
I don't know why he picked that. But my pick,
or 10th pick. He was either 9th or 10th pick, regardless.
Well, he wouldn't have been my pick, is the point.
Yeah. The fact that Bo Nix went 3 picks under him is crazy to me. But I do think the Vikings are the biggest loser. I agree though, Cam Ward, because now the Titans, they were the first eliminated, and now they're they're so first in the draft again, and it's never like, oh, the worst team is gonna be the worst team again.
Yeah.
I don't even know when the last time it's been back-to-back first picks. Sick.
I'm like, what else did y'all do with your picks? I'm like, who else did y'all get? I'm confused.
Then mind you, nobody's saying it, but he has to feel that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Every loss.
Honestly, and my thing is, I don't see the hate. I feel like I saw for other people, because I feel like he was so humble. Like, he was really quiet, and people aren't really
Maybe that's why.
Because, when Caleb, they were mad he was painting his nails, he's a little,
he
liked to post his little dumps.
Mind you, we knew that Caleb was going to be great.
Yeah.
So, I want to hear no bandwagon fans. And then, biggest winner.
Okay.
People or players and.
Okay.
Mine?
Which is kind of crazy, because I feel like Janai was kind of talking about the Giants. I feel like my biggest winners were between the Bears and the Giants. And I say the Giants because there's so much longevity there. And although their season is, tanking very fast, I'm like, they have Abdul Carter, Jackson Dart, Cam, Malik Neighbors. That, I feel like, just give them a year or two and they're going to be just fine. So I'm like, I feel like for this season, in terms of draft picks and just getting the right pieces and kind of us getting to see glimpse, they're one of my biggest winners. But I also say the Bears, and more importantly, Caleb. Because everybody was hating on him and everybody was like, oh, kind of using the Bears as a pawn in their little scheme. Every team was like, oh, we just need the Bears to beat this people. We need the Bears to beat them. Then y'all manifested the Bears beating my Eagles, and I'm mad about it. But I'm like, honestly, we didn't expect it, and I feel like for us just to be like, oh, just get this far and you can stop after that, I'm like, they low-key ate us up. I can't even lie. I did not expect them to have such a good season. But that for me, Caleb, you did that. I can't even lie.
And I like how you didn't let it get to him.
Yeah, because
we all knew it was the O-line and his coach.
Yeah.
The O-line, the coach. But unfortunately, they took Minnesota's coach, so maybe that's why Minnesota's doing not the best.
Shouldn't have let it go.
However, I will say, Justin Jefferson, if you're listening, Ravens, Ravens! He needs out. He needs out. Think about it. Are you going to let him sit and hope JJ McCarthy gets better? Or maybe they get somebody else and hope he's better? You're wasting his prime years. Free Justin. Free Justin.
When did his 4-year contract start is my question.
I think last season.
Ooh, I don't know, 4 years, $140 million?
The problem is,
I'm staying for every single one of them.
He cooked with Kirk Cousins. He cooked with Carson Wentz. He cooked with Sam Darnold. But JJ McCarthy can't get in the kitchen?
I think that's hard though, because he's young.
I know. I think the problem is people are they don't see an upside. They say, well, Cam Ward, if only he gets this together. I don't hear that for JJ. And I be listening to everybody. I don't be just biased. Nobody really thinks he can improve.
You know what? He's kind of giving Will Levis.
Oh! can't be that bad. Can't be that
not
bad.
in like talent wise, but just story wise, because they were excited about Will, and then he got there.
It was crazy when he was still in the draft room. Oh my gosh! Side note: before I get my biggest winner, did you see the tea with Apple Carter? Did you see it? Before you look, y'all. If you're a kid watching this, swipe away. Thank ya. So there was some beef. Or no, there was some tea that happened during a meeting. You guys are gonna get Macy's live reaction. Look up meeting. No.
Wait.
Yeah, this. So basically, during a meeting, he was watching something with the sound on. But apparently, that was a rumor. But it spread from an account that even the NFL media thought was real. So everybody was like, bro, you were watching the XYZ with the sound on during a meeting, you freak Bob.
Why? My thing is number one, why would you even spread that message?
Nobody even checked the source.
Mind you, this says he was sleeping.
Yeah, there's so many different things. The problem is, he did something bad regardless, as a rookie. Whether he missed the meeting, slept through the meeting, or was on his phone, maybe he shouldn't have been. And you're not having the season that people expected you to, you should be on your best behavior. People are like not very Muslim, like relax. Not very halal to be watching that. But it was going around. They were like, you were watching this with the sound on around your teammates. It's crazy. And people were believing it. Oh, I do feel bad. Yeah.
My thing is, y'all are fake, because I would have smacked the shit out of
Literally,
him.
just
It's
little.
like, wake up.
Not gonna lie though, pay for my education. I've fallen asleep in class. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like, have you ever pulled an all-nighter?
Literally. Now, granted, he don't got homework, so there is still like
I don't know. I've been tired from workouts and gotten to school and been like, I'm gonna have to knock out right here.
No, but like he doesn't have any homework.
Plus, I'm like, this isn't like intentionally trying to sleep. I feel like intentionally trying to sleep is this.
Literally.
This is literally, he said.
You were watching. Thank you. I feel bad because you go home and do what? Like you don't have classwork, you don't have homework, so it's like.
I'm like, we don't know what he's going through either.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm like, I liked his response. He did man up and be like, no, that's my bad.
Like I think this was the second time. I don't know.
So maybe you need to go get some blood work done. Maybe some fatigue or something. I don't know.
And I also think because Abdul isn't playing how people expected, they're like,
yeah,
it's easier to get on him, but I don't know.
I'm like, where's his buddy in this picture?
Also, his teammate said in an interview, like, he needs to do better, he needs to work on maturity. So now it's like beef in the locker room. Instead of telling him that, you tell the media and they ran with the story.
I think that's, it's just annoying because I'm like, I feel like if you're trying to build team morale, my thing is like, I feel like you've all been rookies. I'm sure there's some things, maybe you didn't do this, but there's something stupid you did for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because he has a bigger name, I feel like that's why, you know, you always have eyes on him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's kind of annoying because I don't think you get to the NFL and you don't make mistakes. And I feel like he doesn't seem nonchalant. He's not like, okay, and he's like, no, that's my fault. I don't know. It's kind of annoying because I feel like sleeping is one thing. It's not like he's out there like driving fast or like doing stupid stuff. Like he fell asleep. Like I feel like that's one of those natural things. I'm sure he's probably gonna be drinking energy drinks and crap to stay up. But
I feel bad, but also I don't because it's like you need to mess up to realize like this can be taken away from you tomorrow. Yeah. And like Keon Coleman is a prime example. Like has missed some meetings, missed a walkthrough, I believe, and like hasn't performed well this season or last season. And at his height and at the skill level that people expected him to, he isn't performing in the NFL. And people are talking that he needs to get cut. So I think like I don't know what's going on with Keon. I don't know, but
I feel like that's one of those things because I'm like, I don't think this just started here.
Yeah.
He probably missed meetings in college, and they were like, "Oh, he's great though. Like, we're not like, hey, you can't do that." But I'm like, it's when you start letting things slide. Like, they don't show up to class, or like you don't have to do this assignment, and they like give them an easy way out. That's why I say it doesn't matter if they're an athlete. Like, yes, you want to help them get somewhere because that's their ultimate goal, but you don't get to sit here and just forgive and forget and just like let this play on. Like, that's why I'm like, with Keon, that's just a sad case because we know how good he is. I'm like, he definitely, I understand the idea of like getting out while you can because it's probably his best season he had. But I'm like, when you have these young guys, they're 22, and I'm like, these coaches know, the staff knows, you're getting these young guys, this is not your first rodeo. You know they're going to be immature. You know you're going to have to work with them more often. So it's just kind of annoying because I'm like, it's like you know what you're getting because they're young, and now it feels like, oh, you're mad that they're not maturing as fast as you want. But I'm like, that takes time. You know how it is, especially with men.
I think because he declared after his sophomore season.
Yeah.
So he is younger.
Yeah.
However, I think everybody knows like the weight of being an NFL player, even if you've never played. I'm obviously a woman, and I know like I would not sell that opportunity. Like, I'd be early every time. The literal stereotype, he comes before everybody, he leaves after everyone. That'd be me.
But I think if he didn't have to do that in college, he doesn't think he needs to do it here. Because my thing is, you draft him high, you give him money, he's probably thinking, oh, I'm the prize.
Yeah.
I think for sure. That's why I'm like, even at Georgia, where they sit there and they let players like get away with driving drunk and all this stupid stuff, and nobody's really like reprimanding them. I'm like, they're just gonna get to the league and do stupid things as well.
And the worst thing is, you search his name, Keon Coleman really became the face of a bum. The deserved downfall of Keon Coleman. Why Cam Newton criticism of Keon Coleman was uninformed. Cam Newton harsh word for Keon, like nothing good. You know, and he just had a touchdown last game.
Yeah. This reminds me of Bear, just in the sense of
I do have
Bear
a screenshot of that.
Did not, in my opinion. You got to Georgia. I think it was hard to stay there.
Yeah.
Then you came to USC. Luckily, you got a ring at Georgia, so you felt like you were on top.
Yeah.
Then you got to USC. You had to compete for a spot. You didn't want to compete. You wanted everything given to you, which is not how life even works. But you've given so much at Georgia that you thought it was going to continue.
Yeah.
So then you go and jump to another team that's already great, and you want to get in there, get on the bandwagon, and win a championship again. I'm like, it's just, I feel like if you're expecting everyone to give you, you're not growing. You have to work hard for something. So I'm like, Bear's naturally good. He has the size. Honestly, he has the athleticism. I can't believe how fast he is. And I'm like, I feel like that single-handedly can get him to the NFL. That's why I'm like, y'all need to look at character. Is he going to work as hard as he needs to? Because I'm like, you get there, you're not a vet anymore. You're a rookie. So I'm like, you're going to have to work hard.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's the stuff in college that matters. Because I'm like, these coaches are just letting them get away with anything.
I know, I'm shocked. But that's up for the Bills to fix. And I don't care if they fix it. I hope not, as a Ravens fan. I still think we're winning the Super Bowl.
I'm so proud of you for being so confident. I really am.
I still think we're winning the Super Bowl. And my biggest winner for the season so far, Drake May. And Patriots.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We knew that Drake May was going to be good. We saw how good he was last season.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the Patriots really invested much this season, and they are doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I think they got a couple pieces, but they really didn't spend the bag. They didn't lose draft picks.
Yeah.
Aren't they 11-2? I think I know they're first, obviously, in their conference. And everyone was saying it was going to be Bills. Yeah, 11-2. Everyone said it was going to be Bills and Patriots neck and neck. The Bills can't even stand on the podium with them. And I think Drake May is playing how I think the Vikings hoped J.J. McCarthy was going to play. In his second season, he's leading this team. I'm not going to hate, like, the receivers aren't even like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Yeah. You have Diggs, what's his face? Travion Henderson. He's a rookie. I hate saying his name because you know nicknames how you say it. Anyway, they have dogs like puppy. Sorry. What's the second level? Like puppy blank dog. Whatever this is.
A second level to that.
Teenager dogs. Anyways, I think the Patriots are the biggest winners because you look at their personnel and you're like, okay, this is a team You know they say like one of the players in the NFL, like this is a team.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't expect this team to be playing how they are, respectfully. So I think not having to give up much and to be playing how they are and still maintain all their draft picks and everything, phenomenal. Shout out to the Patriots. Shout out to Drake May. I can't believe he's playing like of all the sophomores. I thought it was gonna be Jaden. Jaden, Caleb, CJ, Drake May. Caleb's up there. Jaden, injury.
I know.
CJ started out terrible, then he got a concussion. But they did just beat a team. I can't remember. But Drake May is playing lights out. So
For sure.
shout out to him. And speaking of lights out, might as well talk about Dylan Gabriel because he's out and the lights are never on. There's some drama with his fiance. I don't really care about what she has said because everybody's informed to their opinion, but there's one specific thing that she said. Everybody in the building wants him to play. She did say that. And Shador started his first home game against the 49ers. Winnable game in the beginning. Winnable game. Because both defenses were they were good. And then I don't know, the offense just couldn't get the ball rolling down the field. Jerry Jeudy, Shador, Jerry Jeudy had some things to say on the sidelines, and people were in Jerry Jeudy's.
Yeah.
Because
then you dropped the ball the other week. You let the ball get punched out, and that was Shador's time to shine.
He was prancing.
That's why I'm like, I don't really want to hear your mouth ever. Actually.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, how about you shut up and work on yourself?
Yeah, they were on his top. They were like, Jerry, like you're not even. Like, no, you're not even top 10 receivers in the league. Oh my gosh.
You're right.
They were dogging on him.
Because my thing is.
Jerry Judas. They were calling him everything.
I just feel like if you know you're going through changes, why are you adding to the problem? And then it's also like, this is a rookie, mind you, and I know people are like, oh, like, it doesn't matter about race, but I'm like, this is also a young black man. You were once there. Why? And maybe you think, hey, I need to be hard on him so we can get there. This could have been a locker room conversation.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be so angry, and I understand being upset and wanting to win.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just the way you go about it. Because I'm like, Shador doesn't seem hard to speak to. It doesn't seem like you need to yell at him to get the point across.
Yeah.
You could have just been like, hey, bro, like, let's look at this. I don't know. I didn't like the way he spoke to him anyway, so I'm like, I feel like you need to be put in your place because you're not about to talk to him like that. I'm like, and honestly, I think that was a hard game just for Shador to start at home.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna win it anyways. I wish
we knew they weren't.
Yeah.
We literally said, Dylan, please start.
Yeah. I wish it would have been a little closer, but honestly, with his stats, I didn't think they were terrible. Honestly, if you look at him versus Brock Purdy in that game, he kept up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I feel like the fiance, Dylan Gabriel's fiance. Obviously, yes, entitled to your own opinion. I think it's frustrating probably if you don't know ball that well and you didn't realize that your fiance didn't get picked because he's better than Shador. He got picked because they have something against Shador. I think that's hard to realize.
Yeah.
And I'm like, everybody's talking about it. So I'm like, her rooting for her man is fine.
Yeah.
She wants to see him play. I'm like, but when you get past that point and you realize they were both dogged, then you'll understand.
Yeah.
Okay? And then her saying that everybody in the building, what building? Your home? Everybody else in America.
No, I believe it. I think that the Browns.
I don't think
the
whole team.
The
I don't
way
think
they
the whole team
treat
at
him.
all. I think there's definitely teammates rooting for Shador. I think franchise, like front office wise, probably. However, there is a black man that I don't know if he owns. I don't think he owns the team, but he has something. I think he's rooting for Shador. But I don't even think it's everybody. I think they're just divided on who should play. I definitely think people don't like Dion, so they don't like Shador.
Yeah.
But
I think it's probably like maybe the head coach said something.
Yeah.
Dylan told his fiance like,
and he's probably
Coach
frustrated.
told me they want me to play, and like she just shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, she should hush. I think it's, you see social media, everybody on social media wants Shador to play. He's getting a bunch of attention.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard when you see that and Dylan wants to play and the coaches clearly want him to play as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think they're stupid for even putting themselves in this position. That's the annoying thing. Because it's like, how do you get one of them out? Like, you don't have to keep Shador there at all. Nobody's telling you to.
Genuinely, if you don't like any of them, let them go.
Literally.
It's stupid for me to draft 2 QBs ever.
Yeah.
I don't think in my recent memory someone has drafted 2 QBs. It's dumb. What are you doing
And
that
honestly, if that's what you want about it, I really want Dylan to play.
Yeah.
I really do.
Keep him. You know the Ravens and Steelers are dogging their ass every single
Literally.
game.
I'm like,
And the Bengals, like,
literally.
you play the AFC North.
So he can get beat up every single game.
Wait, no beef, Dylan.
No beef at all.
You're a
I'm like,
victim of the situation.
Dylan, this is not even good for you. Like,
Yeah.
the O-line's trash. Like, you're not really getting anything good out of it.
Yeah, truthfully, unless they, like we said, if the Bengals aren't building the O-line, the Browns are not building the O-line either.
Yeah. Plus, I'm like, I think he has every right to be frustrated.
Yeah.
And he should be able to vent to his fiance. But I'm like, girl, just
keep it offline.
And don't tell your friends. Just
Yeah. And I think Jerry Judy, like, I understand being mad. I think definitely can deliver it differently. I've definitely, like, said some things in heat of the moment to my teammates, but, like, that was a lot. It was a little animated for me.
It was. I was like, okay.
And
he just like turned away too. And I was like, can you stop yelling?
And they were like, Shador started yelling back, and you just
Yeah.
haven't seen Shador lose his cool. And the media asking Shador messy questions, like,
honestly, he handled a lot of that very well.
that's why I don't believe he was ever disrespectful in the NFL
For sure.
pre-draft meetings. Sorry, you're a liar.
Like, if you know, like, black parents, they don't play that. So I'm like, to me, I don't even see that, like,
You know,
going
Dion
on.
didn't play that with his own, like, team, or
Yeah.
his team. He's like, no hats during meetings. You need to take your headphones out. You need to sit in the front row of classes. And y'all telling me Shador was standing on the table.
literally. I'm sorry.
I'm Bobby with the juice.
No, literally.
Like, come on. We do have a new chat. Bowl Nation here. Okay, we're not really Tennessee football fans or basketball, but shout out Tennessee. Redskins did with RG3 and Kirk Cousins. Okay, thank you for reminding me, because I probably was like 6 when that happened. When was RG3 drafted? 2000, let's guess. 2012. Okay, how old was I?
You are not 6.
I know.
Oh,
I'm asking how
I
old?
was 10, so you were 11.
Yeah, I was 11.
I was 10, so you were 15.
She's trying to be
15.
funny. She's trying to be funny. Anyways, drafting RG3 and Kirk Cousins, even then, it didn't pan out, because what? Kirk, I'm his biggest fan, as in, like, he's, you know, they say, like, there's a Kirk Cousins line for quarterbacks, like, he's every single year, like, the average. Like, he's never here, never here, but he's always here. I'm Kirk's biggest fan because he's just so fun to watch, and he's a little, you know, you like that, but you can't lead a team. And RG3 had promise and then gets injured. And again, with the Dylan Shador situation, you had Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Even with the Giants, I was like, Russ, Jameis, and Jackson Dart? What are we talking about?
It just gives no plan.
Clearly.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, we knew Deshaun wasn't going to play. But you still had Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Shador, and Dylan.
It just was like, what's the goal here?
And then you give away Kenny. I don't even know what they got in exchange. Something.
I forget. I remember we talked about it. Some round picks. But my thing is, you drafted these 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And your O-line looks like that.
Right. And then you got Joe Flacco and gave him away to a division rival. Okay.
It just gives, like, idiots in the front office.
It
like,
made no sense.
I don't
Oh, a Vikings fan. I don't know if you missed it. We did just dog the Vikings. Not dog, but I did say they were the biggest losers of the season, because the expectation of, you know,
you can't go wrong with multiple quarterbacks.
It depends.
Drafting them though.
Yeah.
Them.
Like, you have Lamar and Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
If Lamar goes out, I'm cool with Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Lamar and Tyrod Taylor, even that duo,
I think it's great
I was
to have
cool
those
with.
ones.
But you had 4 QBs.
Yeah.
The Browns. That was dumb. And we've seen Kenny Pickett play. There's no reason that they should have got him. Respectfully. Joe Flacco, I was cool with them getting Joe.
Yeah.
But Kenny, that's like picking up Mason Rudolph. Respectfully.
We can say that
how
respectfully.
he can play. You gotta just let it go. You gotta just let it go. And again, with the height thing, I think what Dylan Gabriel's 5'11", and we've said this before on the show. All the 5'11" QBs, Bryce Young, who else? Kyler Murray. 5'11s are not cutting it. They're not cutting it. So yeah, Dylan was on a undefeated Oregon team, but let's look at statistically his height in the league. They don't cook. Now, as a Vikings fan, we will pray for you because you're stuck with JJ. Maybe he'll improve, but you should have let Sam go. That is hindsight.
Yeah,
That's hindsight.
Completely.
Because I think people were saying, like, they had Ben Johnson, so, like, Sam Darnold was a result of him and having Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Then they let Sam go, and
he's cooking right now on the Seahawks.
I know they're sick, and now your backup QB is Brosmer, and he didn't. Mind you, I don't think he played bad. Maybe a hot take. I don't think he played bad. However, you put him against the Seahawks defense, his first game of the season. He's a victim. I'll draft 5 QBs right now. Okay, let's hear him. Because I think the Vikings don't need to touch no more QBs. Maybe one. In this draft,
I wouldn't even draft another one. I would see if I could get
build JJ.
That or
but who's trading for JJ? Maybe the Saints because they're
they
desperate.
trade from. I think sit and see if you can.
Not even the Saints because they have Spencer and Tyler Shuck. So I don't think any team would want him. Respectfully.
Well, I'm not saying trade him. You can keep him there.
Build around him.
No, I'm saying maybe try to look for something else, but not something new.
But keep him as a backup.
Yeah.
Which really sucks.
I just feel like he needed more time to develop. I feel like he's just getting beat up out there. I don't know. I definitely think he needs more time.
Yeah.
But I think you're building frustration with Justin Jefferson for sure.
I agree. I think the problem with JJ is there an upside? Like, maybe not everybody is built for NFL.
I agree, but I feel like he hasn't. It's hard. I don't like judging the first year because I feel like you definitely need more time. And I feel like that jump
like
from
we said with Caleb.
Yeah. So I feel like you definitely got to get him another year, but I feel like to have nothing in your back pocket is crazy, in my opinion.
Yeah, your backup is someone who has even less experience. So I'm like, you should have kept Sam.
Yeah.
Even if you say, look, Sam, you have to be the backup, or we're gonna pay you this much. Get him a little 23 piece, as a backup. Now I doubt they'd give him 23 million, but 10 million as a backup. Okay, I'm gonna sit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they should have put him as a backup, but I understand they just won the national championship.
Yeah.
So if you I kind of get it.
I get it, but
the only thing is it's not working out. If it was, people would be like, oh, duh, they're a great front office. I think it's just textbook,
that's not something you can kind of predict in my opinion.
Literally, with Jackson Dart, I've said this before.
I can't believe it.
Why did you trade up? Blah, 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 blah. Now he's playing great.
I knew he was good, but I didn't expect it to translate so well.
Right, and so quickly. Yeah. And the thing is, I wanted Russ to start. I wanted Russ to have a great season. Unfortunately, they started, and whatever.
Really?
I feel bad because I had so much faith for Russ. I was happy they signed him. And then Jameis, I don't know, but Jameis was playing better than Russ.
I know.
Even with the Giants situation, I was 3 QBs that could all be starters or backups. And it's panning out.
Yeah.
Not record-wise, but when you look at the future, you're okay, it worked out. And I think it's the same thing with the Saints. They weren't sold on any QBs. Understandable, don't waste your time. But then you draft Tyler Shuck, and what are they? I know they're eliminated, but
for sure. I don't know.
They won 2 games. Minimum. No, maximum. Yeah, 2-10.
That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, even my Falcons.
The Falcons, they could be on the list for biggest loser.
I agree.
You have Michael Penix, Drake London, Bijan. Oh, what's the name? He just got drafted on their defense.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Jalen?
No.
That was last year. I forget who.
Why is he not? Oh, James Pierce Jr. Yeah. They have dogs, but they can't put. I don't know. The funniest thing though is Falcons fans crashing out. I literally saw somebody say, would you rather get kidnapped by Somali pirates for 10 years and they end up killing you, or be a Falcons fan?
Yeah.
And somebody was like, well, this one's 10 years of suffering, but this one's This one's lifelong, so I'd rather get killed.
I'm sick.
Sam played at USC. Yes, the best school, as we know. Get the QB from South Carolina. Oh, Lenore Sellers. I don't know. I hear you, but I don't know. I haven't heard much good about him. I've only watched him play a couple times, but he is young, so maybe we'll give him like a couple of years to develop. But he got an arm, though. He got an arm.
I'm just like, who have they played?
Guys, my computer is overheating. They played Alabama. They played Ole Miss, Texas A&M. That was a good game. I can't believe Texas A&M almost lost that game. They almost did beat Bama. But okay, I see your vision. Give Sellers maybe a year or two more. I see your vision. Need more SEC players. Okay. Now, you lost me on the last bit, but I was with you until the last thing you said. So
I think it's hard to read the comments. I'm gonna take it as you're not trying to be rude.
Yeah. However, I will say Vikings have it tough.
For sure. So I don't think they should. I don't know. I think drafting another young quarterback is
stupid.
Me too. Yeah. I don't like that.
But building around JJ McCarthy,
I don't know.
I don't see an upside. But again, it's his first season. Like we said with Caleb, not everybody comes off hot. Like you need to give them time to build and all that stuff. Although they knew they were gonna happen the whole season. Somebody didn't build it on the whole season. But to be fair, they did just lose their coach to the Bears, so I'll give you that. And the Bears are playing well. Shout out to Caleb. Bears Super Bowl loading?
Don't even. No, it's not.
Bears Ravens Super Bowl?
That's the problem. The Eagles should not have let them win because then you got
Bears Ravens Super Bowl.
For what? Then if the Ravens play like they have been.
Oh yeah.
Yes, shout out to the Bears.
Relax.
Go ahead, Caleb, get you one. What is this?
This is our redemption game because we played the Steelers. So Ravens, this is your redemption game. I have literally nothing to say. Like I've said it all. I've said too much. I've said too little. I could have really teed up, exploded, blew up M&T Bank Stadium, but I didn't. To lose like that so publicly on Thanksgiving in that manner, the fumble, Zay with the pass interference, okay, maybe that really wasn't PI, whoever, who cares? The fact that our offense couldn't get going, the fact that our defense, letting Jamar Chase have a 100-piece McNugget on us, the fact that Joe Burrow's first game back up making him look like he's been playing the whole season. He wasn't even playing that well.
Yeah, it was really just the kicker.
Like, Joe wasn't even playing phenomenal. He was barely moving. He was
literally. It was those field goals. I was like...
It would make no sense to me. And we couldn't even...
It was not... Yeah, no, that was sorry. I can't.
I know Lamar's hurt, though. Did you see today he didn't practice?
And you're...
I think they forced him back because they knew that he needed to save our record.
So, and you still think you're winning the Super Bowl?
Absolutely, because I have faith in the Ravens. Ravens don't let me down. But we're missing a lot of key pieces. We're missing Matt DK.
So, okay.
We're missing some key pieces. We do have some key injuries. But I do think the Ravens Super Bowl. No. Eagles Super Bowl loading?
No. Unless they get Saquon going, no. No.
I don't even think it's Saquon. They need to get Devontae and AJ.
There's no offense right now.
Everybody needs to get going.
It's ridiculous. The defense was hurt.
Yeah.
The O-line's hurt. Nobody knows what plays to call. We might as well just sit down.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. We do watch SEC football, but I would say specifically I watch Ole Miss and Texas A&M weekly. I have dabbled in, she watches Georgia.
I watch Georgia.
Yeah.
I usually do turn on Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Texas A&M was fun to watch. Until they loved it. I watched a little Oklahoma this much. Alabama,
I didn't really
you couldn't pay me to watch them this season. I was trying to, and I was like,
at the beginning, I was like, "Ooh, we turned this off."
I was hyped to see Ryan Williams. I was like,
That's
where is he? But, like, to be fair, 19, sophomore year. I'm not gonna be hard on the brother.
That's why I
People
said
are
stop
being
hyping
mean.
him up the first year because then I was like, he's not gonna be able to live up. I'm like, cause you have to have that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch LSU next season because of Lane. So, hey. I hear you, but I think Jordan Addison got injured on his own accord at USC, and maybe that injury, shaped the trajectory of the rest of his career. But I still think he's a dog. Like I think maybe he's not. Maybe he's like a 2.5, not a for short too. But I think he does well.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like SEC. If you would ask me a few years ago, yeah, they breed the best players for sure. Now I don't think they don't.
Yeah.
But I think because of NIL, those players are spreading out. They're not just going to the SEC.
Yeah, I mean we know or Ohio State is wide receiver university, so like. Y'all know that's where the dogs are. What? JSN, Emeka.
Yeah.
What's his name? Marv. If he, gets the ball rolling in Arizona. But yeah, like I do think SEC is known for QB
For sure.
and wide receivers. Obviously LSU in past years, and looking at like Alabama.
But who just stole the #1 recruiting class?
Ooh, USC.
The
USC.
West. The West.
However, Bama receivers. Minus Jerry Judy have all been great.
That's why he's so mad.
But speaking of USC, guys, USC basketball plays Washington Saturday, 3 p.m. I believe, PST. Okay, I don't know about the other time zones. My fault. But it's not really a rivalry game. There's really no beef.
Yeah, because the whole team's new.
Yeah. I think we're gonna beat Washington, but we do have a returning star. Wesley's coming back.
Yeah, don't we have another one? Desmond's on that team as well. And you didn't say nothing about it. I was waiting to catch her in this. Desmond Claude and Wesley Yates, who were playing for USC, are both returning.
As I said, star. Just
I
kidding.
think
They're both
Desmond
stars.
was a
He
pretty
was leading, yeah.
Yeah, he was a pretty integral part.
I will say, we've been playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Rodney's hurt, and you can't even tell. They haven't missed a beat.
Yeah.
Chad's taken over. I like watching this team just as much as I like watching Gonzaga. And normally I cannot say that because Gonzaga peak.
Yeah.
Peak. Then they got belt to ass against Michigan 100 to.
I saw that. That was wow.
Watching it live was incredible. Like, you knew that Michigan was gonna win. The first 2 minutes, Michigan was playing so fast. I don't even think Gonzaga, they were not ready. They weren't ready. And it really just shows you the caliber of talent that Michigan has. I think Michigan... But, Gonzaga, a loss early is what we needed.
Yeah,
we needed that.
I love when we lose early because then you're like, okay, we need something.
We need to get our shit together.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs to focus on defense after that. Talking about somebody got past me.
I think that's always hard though when a team sets a tempo and you can't keep up.
Literally. And y'all know in basketball, once they've taken off,
you just have to pray that
you're chasing a lead.
Literally.
You're chasing a lead.
Yeah.
That's why I think this USC team, we're still undefeated. I think we're going to win. Thoughts?
I think we're going to win. I think Washington, just historically, is always a fun game.
Yeah.
They always have some really good
Blackout
players.
game.
Yeah. And they have some good players this year. And it's cool that it's some of our former ones.
Yeah. I do think Wesley will have a little, game because they be
Wesley,
internalizing.
Wesley low-key was taking that shit personally. I think Desmond don't really care, but I think Wesley for sure.
Do you mean we still the best as in the SEC or Tennessee? Because Tennessee, the best in what? But SEC, I will say they are still the best.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends. I would say Ohio State for wide receivers and Bama are here. And LSU in recent years. Like a line. But other positions like QBs, DBs, oh my gosh, Cassius Howell. I can't believe he's so slept on. But yeah, I would say, okay, SEC. As we know, because of the caliber of coaches that they have.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't even name them all. Y'all already know. And they're all phasing out, unfortunately.
Literally.
Or getting fired. But yeah, I would say SEC. Yeah, I do think it will change though.
For sure.
Like next 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm like, the
4
SEC
years.
has not had to compete with the NIL that all
Yeah.
the other schools have had.
It was
to
just
do.
like great coaches,
Yeah.
program history. I'm going to all SEC schools.
Yeah.
Understandable. But now it's like, oh, USC has how many millions of dollars? You, like we said, you can sell Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You're getting a penthouse downtown. You're gonna get a freaking car, a scooter, gear.
You can't sell Athens, Georgia. It's
Y'all,
hard to sell that.
I'm gonna say, what restaurants y'all got?
Oh, that's really it.
And you don't get a penthouse.
Yeah. It's like to say all our players, yeah, they do. I mean,
They.
but however,
maybe Lincoln is strict.
he's
Lincoln
pretty
is
strict. But I'm like SEC teams like Georgia, which I'm a Georgia fan. I love the drunk driving, the racing. They don't have anything to do there, so I'm like they always get into trouble. Now,
So much so that they get driven to class now.
yeah. So I'm like,
They have to change that.
I don't know.
I think it is a perception. I've heard
Yeah.
people say like, "Oh, do all y'all do is party?"
No.
I see why you may think that because it's Los Angeles, but
I'm like, some people just like to go down to rodeo, walk around.
they be
buy
hanging
some
out with
cool
each other.
stuff.
Like
Literally.
they're very much team oriented.
Yeah.
If they go somewhere, it's with their teammates.
Yeah. Plus, it's like really like LA is like flashy. You don't really have to be out partying to be like flashy. Like people just like to go see.
They
the
just
vibes,
be
see the
taking
spot.
pictures
Yeah.
for real, like just a post.
Yeah.
And you're like, this was on the rooftop of Shrine. This
No,
wasn't
literally.
this wasn't
not downtown. This
wasn't no. Or they'll go to like expensive pizza place, take a
Mhm.
picture, and then
Yeah.
go right back
That's
in that
really the
apartment. Yeah, they don't really be doing much, but trust me, I'm with you.
Yeah.
SEC,
Still on
unfortunately,
top.
Georgia's whatever. But maybe Georgia will get a little QB, you know, soon. You know, a little something, some flavor. Now I need to close out all my tabs, y'all, because I had 1,000,000 tabs up for this. What's it called? For the show. I'm happy that we beat UCLA though. That's
Same.
all I can say. I know we were supposed to play BYU in the bowl game, but now I don't even know.
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't even know. Oh yeah, I was looking at the mock draft. Makai, I think he's 4th. No, 7th.
yeah.
If he goes.
I'm like, if I saw that, I'm saying, when can I pack my bags?
I'm nervous. Anyways, guys, if you're in California or you're nearby, make a road trip. I'm gonna tell you the price of the tickets to go to the game right now.
Where is it?
It's at home.
Oh no, I meant our bowl game.
Oh, that is in Texas, allegedly. The cheapest ticket for USC men's basketball, $29. Okay.
That's 26.
Now there are some $17 ones
Yeah.
on the website, but you're sitting right behind the net, so will you be able to see? That's all that matters. But anyways, thank you for the comments, guys. I appreciate the chat engagement. Please keep it up. You can comment on our socials. We love it there as well. Like, this is great. We love engaging with the chat. Anyways, Macy will close you guys out. Unless you have any last thoughts, she'll still.
My thing is, do you think Shador's gonna start still?
Concussion protocol is 10 days.
I
So
think
it's
they
been
can
longer
start,
than 10
yeah.
days. But they play the Titans.
That's why I'm like, this could be Shador's another win.
The problem is, if they start Dylan, it's like, oh, look how great he is.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he can win.
So the coach has like a little bragging
Yeah.
moment. But if Shador plays, we know he's gonna fuck
Yeah.
the Titans up. The Titans couldn't stop a soggy loaf of bread, bro. Like we said, the Bengals defense is holograms. The Titans couldn't do anything, truthfully. Like, it's embarrassing how bad they are. Shador needs to start. But if Dylan starts, I wouldn't care, truthfully. All I know is the Ravens need to win. I'm not for the games. I'm not for the shenanigans. If we don't beat the Steelers, that's it. I mean, I know it's not because our records are tied, but that is it for me. Like, that's my last straw. Mind you, I know we're on the road, so it is a little, like, rivalry, and on the road's hell. But I have nothing else to say. Who do the Eagles play next?
We don't, it's okay. We don't have to look at our schedule anymore.
Oh! Monday Night Football? Why do the Eagles get so many primetime games? Let's see how much the tickets are. Because y'all know I live right next to so... I'm just kidding. I'm with dogs. That's sick. Just kidding.
All right.
That is
It's
sick.
probably so expensive, bro.
I don't know, Ski.
Minimum
Minimum.
only paying $35. I'll pay a cool 50. How much is it? What
They
kind of
don't
Wi-Fi
want
you
us
got?
to know my computers. Oh! 145. Yeah.
I'll be watching
Anyways.
that from my couch.
Anyways, Eagles, we're gonna be live right after the game, so you'll see our real raw reaction of. They should beat the Chargers though, please. Their defense is good, but they're a little they're slow offensively.
Anyways, guys, as always, thank you for coming and watching. We appreciate the comments. It was so fun to engage with the chat. We know y'all kind of got on us, but y'all know we can take the heat as always. If you guys want to see more of us, y'all know where to go. Take Her Microwave on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok. And if you weren't watching while we were live, hello, you can still watch. Get down in the comments. Let us know what you agreed with, what you disagreed with. Let us know if you're going to be watching the games we gave you homework on. There's a few conference championships. Some are more exciting than the others. Y'all know who to tune into. Georgia versus Alabama. And y'all know who to root for even more. Georgia. Y'all, as always, make sure you pray for my Eagles and the Ravens. Make sure you pray for them. They're going to need the extra prayers. But we will see you next Monday when the Ravens
Win!
and the Eagles have won. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next Monday.